you're on the same team as Buddy.
That's fine.
Yeah,
We're not really playing against each other. We're just
doesn't
like.
Okay, we'll start top floor. Now, objectively, everyone should go basement first. Basement is a better site.
I agree.
But let us go.
You've got Caden play.
Exactly. But even if not Kate, you can have Tachanka, Smoke, Goyo,
Yeah.
Ella to deny shields as like so many people. Echo as well. You can also look around.
The chunk is so underrated for basement.
Tachanka's very good. Also with his deployable shield, you can just set up all the way back on the field. I have the Cybertruck.
Nice.
Nice reflex you got there.
I'm getting to basement. I saw a video just the other
We're
day of a
upstairs.
Cybertruck that had flipped. And because of the shape of it, it basically became a seesaw. Oh, upstairs.
Yeah, we're headed upstairs. Yeah.
Just running. Right.
Oh, okay.
My favorite part.
Oh my god. Da-na-na-na. Okay, well, we will start over here in our lovely E3 or E2. So. Now, anyone know what this wall is actually called?
Canter.
Do we know why it's called Cantor?
Canter. What?
Because Cantor would die in this place. Cantor and Kenny, the almighty G2 player when he was there. Versus Team Empire, he made this spot his bitch. So forever known as Cantor or Cantor Wall. No reason not to reinforce this wall. I would always reinforce this, particularly even if you're going for a roam from the middle floor to the top floor. Just means you can cover your long angles. And having Kate or Bandit to hide and place it on here, this is more important, I would say, than square wall to actually have rear. Because this means you can rotate back up the staircases and actually get to sites safely. So otherwise it's kind of a doomed situation. Okay, so this is where things will be a little different because I am playing castle, as you have noticed. So I could show you my castle strategy. Everyone has a kind of different castle strategy, but the one thing you kind of always see is that this double door is always castle door. Then 10, you tend to see at least an extra rotate on the side. Whether it be walk through or crouch. Crouch, it means you can play a bit safer and move back and forth without getting shot, obviously, from square side. But straight ahead does mean, obviously, you can play even further back and just hold things a little faster. Now, left side, this is where things get a little more interesting, but we'll come back to that because we'll get to creativeness in a second. But square wall, these two always should be rear. No reason not to be. Reinforce. This is where you check your other electrical if you have it. Now, this is where, once again, you can be creative with both sides. The very stock standard for ranked is our right side. Just so we can walk or cover the walking. You do occasionally see people do it in like a knee height, so you get a little bit more of a one-way angle. Particularly if you're playing back behind the couch, right? You can see their like heads or their knees. If we open it a bit more, but then they can't see you as much. So like if I do a little bit lower on that side, and you guys head back there. If it's a little bit lower, like it's a bit more of a one-way angle, because I wouldn't be able to actually see your heads if the holes are lower, but you'd be able to see my entire body at that point. Yes. But head holes for stock standard. If you want to get a little more creative, you can do the slightly knee holes. Reinforce the left side. So, and get creative though. We're not being creative, we're being stock standard. The things you learn. The things you learn. Okay, then we have our... a little crouch rotate. Otherwise, you can do a full run through. Particularly with the castle here, it does protect the rotate a bit more from the windows on the left side. If you don't have the castle, that's where the crouch rotate comes in. It just protects from the quad windows a bit more. And then we have obviously our rotate into T2.
So this is something I wasn't sure of. You can do the vault rotate.
You can, but usually it's like if someone's pushing on like the lobby side and you have your janitor player, sometimes they need to come help hold or actually just get an angle into top elevator. So it's a bit more, yeah, convenient for the defender to have a crouch. It also means if there is ever a smart player on the rappel of Kanto side, like a Kali or something, they can shoot that open from like down on the, not necessarily all the way cannon, but then you can get another deeper angle on these windows here. And obviously if people are standing up holding different things, you can get a long angle in. Same with even if someone's pushing up the lobby stairs. Boom, long angle, straight into things, cutting off everything. So that's why I do like the crouch a bit more, it just protects a bit more as well. Now, this is where everything else is flexible in this area here. So many things can be here, which we'll start, I guess, here in Janitor Wall. What do we do with these 3 walls right now? Which one?
Just the one. Oh, yeah, you can't see this one. You can't see that.
So, we Rio that right one, or?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only one that you can see Rio. I guess you can reinforce one next to it too, but if you want to use Rio for other stuff.
Any difference, Pac-Man?
Because obviously with that one, if they have control of star, they potentially
Yeah.
that angle.
I mean, generally you have your feet holes to
Yeah,
kind
you
of
have your
stop
feet
that.
But
Yeah.
well, not soft, but soft.
Now, generally,
But
if we open this up and have a look towards square, we can see something that's kind of dangerous, right?
here's the window.
The windows. So if this is soft and you have a DMR on the rappel, they can just immediately start shooting and then boom, your janitor rotate is already cut off.
Yep.
So, yep, definitely if you have your head holes on the right side, you look. Just check the now generally, this is where some other people do it. I like to do 2 rears if you have a spare. Because it means you can rotate and swing out a bit more without getting shot immediately from the window repels. That's your biggest danger on things. So just having a little more protection. But I would do that only if you had spare rears. Otherwise, you'd leave that one side and you play around here. But this person's always like, okay, I cover the stock jump in. I can swing with the shotgun close here as well. Smoke can be quite good here as well. Or someone with the C4, if they're planning just under the windows, you can just eat something over the top. You just have to be very careful to square, because usually you have to go a little far back to actually get anywhere it is. But yes, so that's the general things. You can do your little punch holes as well. Generally, not too many though, because it will always favour the people on the rappel. Other things you can do to make it a little spicier in actually CEO is opening up your bookshelf, just to make sure that you can always see and deny the plants. Oh yeah, there's heaps of them. Yeah, okay, let's go do janitor and then we can come back to the real creative ones. Janitor, we're always putting barb, we're always stop, we're always double rear-wing this. Any reason why we double rear this item? Yeah, it's mainly to protect anyone playing on long side. On the flip side of long, classic one you like to see is your head hop just above here. So it's more one way. If you want a little bit of extra protection, you can Rio this. But once again, if you have a spare rotate, you can Rio more the middle one, just to protect you from obviously someone going brr, 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 brr. Otherwise, once again, depends what you want to do. You can do that and play a little deeper, but it does mean you're exposed to the windows. So usually, if you want to protect the player in here, you Rio the middle one if you want, and then you can have someone looking back and forth. If they are getting on the rappels, it's better to have them run-throughs, once again, so you can move a little faster, swing a little faster, without getting stuck in the croucher. But it does expose you more. Okay, now castle setups. This is my castle setup. So we castle one here. We put feet holes here. Now I like to play further back, actually in front desk. Yeah. So for my extra protection, I like to castle the left side. And this is because I'm being selfish when I'm playing as castle here, because I want to play here, so I want to protect here in particular. Always do the 1, 2, and then you barricade your 3 and 4. And then other things I like to do, stand up here, put the shotgun hole here. So if you do have the head holes and like the full run through, you have to go on the side. You can see all the way to square. And the feet holes also, you can open up this desk, and then you can look at the breach if someone opens it up on top square.
If you do. Okay.
Yes. Which most of the time, if someone's actually going to go for this square plan, they're either going to rappel in, or they're going to go for the breach and walk at the breach, right? So that can cover them running in. Obviously, once they get behind the desk, you're like, okay, I kind of just have to pre-fire and hope for the best. Which you kind of can. Once again, if you can play around here, if you're starting to get bullied through lobby side, you can lurk and hide in this tucked corner. It tends to be a place no one really checks too much, and you can kind of catch one out. But this is a do to die situation. If you stand here, you're going to die, most likely. You just have to try and get one. But good things that you can do as well is you can open up a little crack and hold canto from your angle. Other things you can do is open up your crack and hold your other rappel, the sign rappel. Which, if you ever want to clear someone from front desk, just rappel on spider or the rappel over towards ATM. So best way to actually catch someone off guard. Oh, hello Walsh. Welcome. How are you? Yes. What you can also do, you can punch the bottom left and then you can hold your single, your little single ATM. So you can cover a lot of things, but this is where you get high pressure. You can also, if you have the crack, you can also cover the ATM from that as well. But obviously it means they're just probably looking at that one particular crack as well. So it does, yes, exactly. It's pretty high risk at that point to have that there.
Here's what it looks like. Did even that notice?
Tell them to swing or be swung? Well, we shall see.
Like,
Well, thank you for
well, like if
the double sub.
I can see it, but
No,
unless
no.
I'm like looking for it, no way.
Take it. Yes. But that's what I kind of like to do. So if you want to be a little more protected and play deeper instead of front desk, what you can do is you can rear that and then you can move the castle towards this side instead. Which, this one will protect obviously close lounge a bit more. It will cover just, you can get a shot from things, but just the couch a little bit. But realistically, it won't cover the meeting rotate. Like, you have to cover both to cover the meeting rotate. So the meeting rotate, it's kind of doomed either way. So if you have obviously the left cover, you can potentially sneak around the left. If you have the right cover, you can sneak around the right a bit more. But it's a risky play, which is why I like having sometimes the bigger rotates here, so you can quickly at least rotate in and out and completely all around the site without getting shot. Yes. Yeah, but hard thing, if they get on the rappel and they're planted, you pretty much do. You have to coordinate a jump out if you have that. If it's 1v1, you have to jump out immediately and then hope you can get back faster. There's no point like trying to wheel your way around trying to bait the person on the rappel, because they're like a actual decent player is going to win that 100% of the time. Like it's almost impossible. They just wait and then win. So sometimes it's better you just yeet out and then hope you can get back in time. Particularly if the breach is open, sometimes you can jump out and then go up electrical and come back up top square and get back. So you're just like running for it straight after. Yeah, you're just like running non-stop, but it's very just, you have to do it soon and then you might be able to defuse, or you're probably just gonna lose at that point.
Such a long way to run.
It is.
Yep.
Like, that's why I mean, 45 seconds is a long time, if you think about it. When time is ticking and you're under pressure, it's like, oh my god, I have no time. But you do. Which, if you do it immediately, so it's like, if it is that 1v1, you kind of have no, like, you have to do it fast if you want to jump out that way. Otherwise, you have to just pray that someone's gonna make that mistake to,
I think that's faster.
You do have to consider you have to go up the set and then walk all through side as well. I mean, we can time it and see. It also depends what window you jump out. Like, if you jump out the quad window, or your cage window, or if you jump out top square. Okay. We left at 19. Da-na-na-na-na.
Not use my dash, but everyone won't have a dash.
Slow down.
Hey.
So that took 22 seconds. Okay, if you want to go around the other. Boom, immediately murdered someone.
This isn't even including the kill yet.
No, let's just say you immediately have fired them along the way.
You shotgun blast him as you jump out. Wait,
Ah! I've been murdered!
This might not even be a thing.
No, I think you're right. I think it is fast to go through lobby. If you go
like,
from
like, more than likely, this won't be a thing.
Yeah.
So if they kept the window, you have to go this way.
Well, that's like, yeah, if top square is open, it...
Like, this way's way faster without, like, way less obstacles.
Yeah. But it's obviously like, if you jump out like top square on the right side, it's probably going to be a couple seconds. Or roughly the same speed.
Yeah.
But it is possible. Like, that took, what, 23 seconds as well. So, you can jump out and it's at 45 seconds, long timer. You can actually get back.
If you get them, like, yeah, right as they start.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, lockers first, or do you want?
Or do we want to go
Like,
through
or
attack?
top bottom.
Do we want to go through attack on top floor, or happy to go to base?
Probably a good shout to just have a quick run over. Yeah.
Okay, attack. Here we go.
Do you want anyone in particular?
Nah, should be fine.
It's not, you're not actually attacking, it's just showing out.
I know. Just...
Peculiar. Oh. Okay, so well, my snow's getting here. There's two main attack directions. Obviously we have the square direction, or we have the lobby direction. Technically, both can always work well if Canto Wall gets open. Once again, Canto Wall, very, very crucial to most attacks. You can just cut off everyone coming from main stairs, everyone rotating at a meeting, going up the... Obviously, if you're on the rappel as well, you're stopping anyone come up the lobby stairs. So it just cuts off 2/3 of the rotate, right? Which, there are a couple of ways to clear things. off Kanto. Particularly, biggest thing, we see bandits with caves on the wall. Like, it's always gonna happen, right? My favorite meme of a thing is getting on spider rappel.
Yes.
Um,
I never do it myself, but I know a few people that like it.
high risk, high reward.
Yeah.
But you can get on particularly that spider rappel and things.
All the way down.
Other things that can be really good to open up is actually like a zero. The zero cam you can shoot up from like ATM rappel onto the roof, and then you can zap the batteries off. But having an ace or Habana, super strong on these tanks. You do very occasionally see people come in from loom on the window and then chuck an EMP to help their teammate out. Same with like an ace as well. You can very occasionally see people come into loam, but obviously now you're exposed to someone just swinging the top of the Kanto. But lots of ways of getting that. But generally, like, the first thing of any real aggressive attack, if you want to help cut off any rotates, is just get that open. So if you see Ace or Habana available, and they don't have any electrical, or they only have, like, a mute jammer, chuck the Ace, chuck the Habana. Always worth. Okay, let's say we're going from lobby, because we're just over in lobby's direction. Now, what is our execute plan if we are actually going from lobby side?
Probably do a slight push out. Some people either go up spiral and then maybe either square or up like this.
Yeah.
And go for one. Either D-bomb, like find D-bomb there.
Yeah, so this is our key plant location here, if we're taking lobby side across. The big things we don't have to clear is janitor and our stock. Although, if stock is smart and they know the wallbang, it's just through here. You can actually just wallbang the default plants. So, good angle to know, but not a lot of people do know or realize that, or they're not sure exactly where the plant's going down, so they don't pre-fire it. But realistically, you don't really need to take janitor. You don't need to worry about square. The only dangers of this is really if that stock person is very strange, or the janitor person gets aggressive through meeting and starts to swing up. So the priorities of what we have to clear first is obviously lobby. Should be fine with all the repel options available. So many options, so many crossfires. Getting Kanto wall open so you can get the cover across. Positive things with Habana in particular now with the DMR is that now you can also shoot open your blower hallway as well. So if you get on the rappel, you can cover both hallways. So Kanto's open, boom, you can see all of the, but then also 2-1 is clear. You can also cover all of that and make sure no one's pushing up here. I'll put a little hole here so we can all see what's going on.
Oh, actually,
mud.
Shut your toe.
Oh, I was gonna ask the hatch in the elevator. If you were holding Kanto.
If you're holding Kanto, yes. So you can pull, unless you know the team likes to bring Capital or go below. And I believe it's up or even Rio it. But most of the time, you want to be able to fall up because they'll chuck a nade or chuck a flashbang and stuff like that. So having a fall up is your safer option on the defense.
I just love the flagging.
Yeah, so let's say, boom, you have got the repels, you've cleared lobby, you've taken Kanto. You want to make sure that tellers is clear, elevator is clear. Always having some info, and that is peak. So if you are going for a lobby take, having pre-placed drones in those two locations, extremely important. And then, once again, you should be able to clear front desk actually from rappel. You can get someone on Kanto constantly causing issues. You can get someone on an ATM rappel, and then you can get someone on the sign rappel. Boom, 1, 2, 3 angles, and then if you really are struggling, you can get someone on spider rappel immediately. 4 angles, should be able to clear them. No issues there. Positive with Habana as well. If there's castle barricades on these, you can blow them up. Totally fine. Assuming they're not just like going to run around and shoot it or have a mute jammer on it, which I have yet to see. So
I mean, if you were putting farm points, you'd be holding the ankles and you shoot them and they would run around.
yes. Now, the biggest concern I think a lot of people have is actually pushing out into lobby because there's so many angles, and if you're not in a 5 second, you're like, oh my god, how am I going to get in? There's tellers, there's the windows up there, there's electrical. Well, Lone should be clear as well if you have someone on Kanto. You should have some info what's going on here. That's why shields are really powerful on this deck. So having one shield, particularly a Monty, pushing up here, and then usually as Monty, even if someone is on the balcony, what I do is always check, make sure no one's an electrical front desk, and then get your teammate to cover your Kanto, and then boom, you can start pushing towards your quad side. But with our angles that we have discovered, and hopefully your 5 stack, your team members doing your proper things, one person's covering this whole angle on the rappel, don't even have to move out of that, they can just cover that completely. You can also get someone, if they want, this does open up more risk, because obviously more angles, but well, now you can cover janitor, all of long disc. You can also open up this side to cover obviously top marble, but you can also play a little tucked, so it's a little safer for you. Does expose your teammates trying to run around, but it does mean boom, you can clear meeting, should be no issues. And then the next part is how are you getting into front desk. So this is where hopefully you have one person on Canter Repel, a couple people actually pushing up here, so Monty, and then someone with the diffuser covering behind. If you have a spare person, boom, this is where they go on the quad repels, just to cover the crosses and clear anyone actually out in the lounge, and then they can cover CEO. So at the start of the round, these windows should always be opened up no matter what attack, what direction you're going. All 4 of the windows should be completely opened up.
Just pressure.
Exactly, invisible pressure. Always concerning. Yes, but that's your lobby take. Once again, I think people overcomplicate it because they get a bit scared with how big lobby is. But the important thing is droning out lobby, making sure it's clear. That includes ATM and Lone, not just the big lobby area. Then making sure below is soft, and then you can just start pushing, getting aggressive. You only have to worry about upstairs, right? So you're taking your semi-one directional fight at that point. Yeah, but once you get up, pretty much once you get Canto control and front desk control, you should be able quite easily, like your hard part is done. This is more, the easier part is actually getting your old angles and clearing out people. Fun fact with this angle as well, you can get another angle onto Janitor rotate up on the front desk here. So another angle you can use as an attacker, actually, just to cover the rotates and make sure no one's coming in. And then it protects everyone else in front desk. But
so we could have like a sub or a Bruni just hold longing.
Yes, yes. Or anyone with an ankle. Really kind of important. Kate can be quite good.
I guess
Same with here as well. If you can just like hold your yeah, but repels are kind of like important on this attack. A lot of people are like, oh, it's lobby, we can just all push in together. No, you need people on the repel. It's kind of like cafe top floor as well. Like you can't actively actually make it into the building unless people are on the repel to cut off angles. Hello, Arcanum. I see you. What do we do if they bandit trick Canto? Well, if they're bandit tricking Canto, you can just get on Spider Repel. Otherwise, you can get on Sign Repel and get your angle directly onto Canto as well. Really nice angle on that set. Kind of hard to get your closer angles. Otherwise, you can, ready? The ultimate trick. You can go to square. You can rotate the attack. It's not the end of the world.
Like, if they're bandit tricking this, that means fucking AWOL, maybe.
Yes, but also it doesn't stop necessarily the attack in lobby. Like you can just go here and then chuck some nades up as well, just to clear things. But the big thing is if you are going for that and you're dedicated to actually clear stuff on the Canto wall, you might as well open Canto up yourself. Like there's no point being like, okay, let's nade all the bandits off, stuff like that, and then we've got this control. and the person on the rappel is like, okay, time to come and help you because we haven't got the wall. Like, if you're gonna get rid of it, might as well. Otherwise, you tell the person on canto or on the rappel, get off, let's all push up now. And we're just ignoring the canto. It just means you need someone physically holding this, and they can't cover the rotates below either, the flanks. Yes, yes. Also, why was that auto-modded? I don't know.
What was that?
They said, apparently, they bandit is a auto-mod on night, wasn't it? But yeah.
Can be if you use it. You know.
I mean, yeah. But still, it's being a
Oh, would
little.
you have a janitor hatch or no? Like, I know we were talking about this in Oregon attic.
Well, is someone playing below or no?
It was not for attack.
Yeah, my thing is, as the defenders, if someone is playing below, maybe. But if no one's playing below, the attackers could just backstab you. Like, canto, like, particularly if you're holding and you're concerned about square, right? You're most likely facing towards here or towards stock, right? Which means if someone just walks in here, they might be able to just shoot you in the back and you wouldn't even know. It just adds a different angle on janitor that you have to worry about. Unless someone is playing below, right?
Yeah. Although because I know on Oregon you have the
Yeah.
I will say it is pretty strong to play below with, say, like pulse. Pulse is amazing on stuff.
Oh yeah.
Well, you can definitely, like, particularly what you can also do is you open up your angles along the windows and just hold them so no one can upside down repel. It also means you can yeet C4s up as well. And if you are obviously playing down there as well, that means they wouldn't be able to walk in lobby without you being able to contest them through towers. So extra pressure, extra dimension on the other side. But you have to be obviously very aware what's happening inside, which if no one's giving comms or you're not at the stack, it's like, okay, they might be inside and just planting and I don't know what they are doing. But pulse is always good because you can at least get some intel by yourself, or well, having some info there. Extra cam works. Quite nice, quite nice. Okay. Square set. Square. Okay, step one, we open all the windows up inside. Always have someone spawn in the jewelry front so they can shoot all the cams and stuff, blah 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 blah. Then we come up here to square. Now, what do you guys think we take first? Top square or stop? Square. Yeah, we have to make sure square is, there's no one actually actively peeking it like this and playing here.
You'll be in between a bunch of pinch zones, so you're clearing at least one of them out.
Yes. The best place that you can do to clear that is getting on the square rappel, so you can just get a long angle towards janitor as well, so you can make sure no one's swinging out of janitor. Big dangers of someone just being like, hee, coming up the stairs, immediately shooting you in the face. Hopefully your team's got some drones. Like good drones to have up ones in staff room or open below, making sure no one's lurking or have it above or below the stock windows.
I feel so wrong.
Having you up there. Or having a cam like lower archives here, lower tellers, just having that info below, always important. Okay, so no one's top square, you're all good, someone's on the rappel covering that. Guy trying to get stock. Okay, so, stuck. Dun-dun-dun-dun. They've got feet holes, so that means the janitor person's probably watching out. There's probably someone playing in back stock as well, realistically. Could be an Azami, could be someone just looking. It could be some belt cams around to play below. That's where the info below is quite useful. Which, ready? There's a couple ways to clue this person. One is an explosive, so they works well. Surprise. 2 is Capital. Firebolt. Easy peasy. 3 is DMRs if it's like a zombie, stuff like that. Particularly if there's a Jaeger setup that's here for some reason. And upside down repelling as well. Very powerful. But once again, having info below, making sure no one's actually just holding some mode angles below. Also kind of important. But stop. You can clear people out quite easily if you just use your util.
Oh.
People move back and
Chill.
forth.
That doesn't exist.
People move back and forth here quite quickly, particularly like, oh, we're getting pushed, I shoot, and then you always have someone just constantly peeking this, right? Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. This is where your long-range hard breach can be quite useful. So hopefully you've got like Habana, or at least one of them all the way over there on your Canto Repel, who should also be able to cover if someone's running out of stock and back through the main, so hopefully. Well, TBD.
Super buggy. A rubber band every time I walk over this.
I think it's just your game.
You can't walk over. Like, I walk over.
Nope.
This. Like you walk.
Nope.
Looking at this.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, you know I am rubber banding.
Oh yeah. That's super weird. So don't walk over this. That's a terrible idea.
It's kind of wild that you'd be walking over, isn't it?
Yeah, sure.
But boom, you got someone out of stock. Now, my question is, if someone is out of stock but on the double, which window do you jump in? The right window or the left window?
I think it's linked. It's harder to get an angle onto you. Especially if they're using like the head highs up here looking at the keyholes.
So the biggest danger, particularly jumping in here, is you getting stuck here in this particular place. Because it means, one, if there is someone actually covering from Janice's side, you're just gonna die. And two, if you're playing around here, that means the person can swing out on you. And knowing the service and how good they are, they'll probably shoot you before you even see. So longer angles and moving immediately to try to take the fight is good. But obviously, cons of staying out here is when you move up, you're exposing yourself to meeting. Which, if there are head holes or the above head holes in meeting, you do have to consider those as well. Where if you go here, you have to hope you don't get shot from janitor, but then you're safe from the meeting side. So pros and cons on that side. But let's say, boom, you made it, and you don't have any hard breach. If you do have hard breach, I said long hard breach, you can open up these walls so you can make sure no one's actually playing close to stock. You can get an angle into the meeting side, and then you can take the fights from outside the building. Positive thing. Boom, so you got stuff. You got top square. Your next thing that you try to do is actually, well, hopefully you have two squads of people. Squad 1 is taking out a stock. Squad 2 is coming in square and opening up your wall with your hard breach, which should be easy enough, particularly with the windows. You should be able to always get the like any bandits or cades or mutes off the wall just from being on the rappel outside.
Yeah.
Cam 1 says you go up the hatch. Yes, that can be a nice play as well. Catchy people of janitor. Crazy play.
Or as soon as you reach the hatch, it's like, oh, there they are. I'm gonna shoot you with this.
Yep.
Yeah, that won't happen.
I mean, another operator that can be considered is a buck below. You can go hunting below, you can then clear out stock, and then you can head over and then clear out janitor as well. If I'm ever buck, I'm probably standing on this side looking at this way, because as I said, most players in janitor are probably playing close to the doorway. But you can sometimes randomly open the hatch and get people falling down. That's always a beat. But no one really expects the third plays. Otherwise, opening up all along here is your key, because obviously people like to play on the tight wall itself. Okay, so you've taken stock, you've taken square, you've opened up the wall. The biggest danger now is trying to figure out how do you clear janitor without dying. You don't need to go past the wall of main stairs, janitor, and CEO. That's kind of the line you don't ever need to cross. You just need to get control of that aspect of it. So this is where you have the people on the rappel. You have the people in square and stock, hopefully the stock people aren't dead. And then you can hopefully cause some pressure towards janitor, whether it be chucking a nade and bouncing it off this to clear the person close, because there'll always be someone close if you're pushing here. You always have to be prepared for someone with a shotgun. just gonna swing out. So even, like, worst case, you have 2 people swinging at the same time to try clear the shotgun person.
Nice 2-piece, yeah.
But this is where you still can be super useful, trying to clear out this player. Otherwise, you just have to take the gunfight, and it's a really, really negative gunfight towards the attackers. It's much more favored with the defenders. Particularly if you have, like, a teammate on the defense playing long disc, right? And kind of like you were pointing out before, they can just create a vert angle and cover the doorway. And they can hold that angle, then someone close with a shotgun can swing. You can have someone on the main stairs also push up towards stock. So very, very just painful place to clear. But usually if you do get janitor, and you have your person fighting for your life and meeting, trying not to die, and this is where you could go for the plants towards the main wall.
Yeah.
Big dangers in your last minute plant is someone actually on the quad side, or trying to shoot the bookcase. Bing, 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 bing. If you're running out of time, which usually it takes a little while to actually get through stock into Jan, planting here is a bit safer behind your desk, but otherwise you need smokes to cover it, which, hey, look at this. Oh my god, there's a smoke!
I can't use this.
Oh my god, look at this! That's why as the defenders, you probably shoot that immediately. As the attackers, it's like, oh, it's free cover.
Yeah. There are a few just like that, specifically that just like, why there?
Yeah. But I do find attacking this side, it snowballs very quickly. Same with defending as well. If someone gets a pick, it means, like, if you get a pick on the defense, so the attack is down 1, it means they have 1 less angle to cover, so you can rotate faster, you can get it on your angle, and then you can also just play safe and force them to then take those really bad fights with less util. If you're on the attack, though, it means, once again, you have a free person up on the edge to cover an extra angle, cover your canto haul. Just all the extra, which, yeah, kind of something to think about. Towards the later half of the round, things snowball really quickly. Okay, any question? I mean, it's pretty standard concepts. I feel like you guys probably get it.
Take over this, hold this, have a drone at least in the open area, so in case someone goes for your reverse peek.
Okay, pop quiz. There's a pulse below. Where do we do with it?
Killed that one.
Okay, start.
If you don't have time, get on top of this.
Yeah, stand on the chair like that.
Okay, but if we haven't cleared all of front desk and stuff, it means you probably could die. So, realistically, if there is any vert, okay, a pulse or a Valkyrie, you really have to think about clearing them first before you start pushing into stock and janitor side. I'd say, like, you can get square if you can, then make sure no one's actually looking below, and then you can start pinching from electrical, where you can have a lurker towards lobby if they want to try pinch someone from tellers, but then obviously now you're exposing yourself to all of open, all of middle floor, everyone rotating down, and then someone actually aggressing janitor. So that's where your famous Daemons or your snake can be really, really nice and useful with that. I mean, Deimos itself, just like being able to track them and see where they are, and then if they run out of tellers, it means boom, you can now start focusing on the next part of the book. And then when you're trying to look for an execute, boom, you can start just figuring out their pulses and deny his info.
Definitely, Deimos is really good. He is snake as well and all.
Yeah. Okay, shall we head to basement?
Just a poof of smoke.
Okay, so
you got my.
Yep, go for it, go for it.
Continue.
What I was gonna say is, operators to ban top floor. Always long-ranged hub breach.
Yes.
To protect cancer.
Always. I mean, everyone always goes ace anyway first. No matter what.
Ace or hub under. But yeah, say if you do go down first, Habana's always a decent one, and then you can ban ace second round. So then, if you win first floor, it means both long range hard breach are out, so they won't ever be able to get Kanto open. And then you don't have to worry about electrifying it because there's nothing that actually can open a reinforced wall there. Oh yes. Explosive. Yes, no, AFK.
He's somewhere.
I did. But how are you, Cam? Hope you are well. Hope you are enjoying the meme content of basic info, basic breakdown of things, of what things or what the order should be. Obviously, you can't go into super specific, as depends what the defense have. But yes. Da-na-na-na. Which spawn?
None of them.
What do you mean we can't see the spawn points?
Are you on
Probably spawn in parking, I would imagine, but let's check. No. He's out here. He's gone food hunting. Gives an over. And you go! Okay, let us head down to basement.
I'll use that.
No, it's all
Hatches first.
I mean, okay.
Well,
Basic defense. Anchoring is very strong. Very strong on this if you have the right operators. AKA Tichonka Goyo Smoke. Lots of delay, lots of denial. Clash can be a meme as well, but there's a lot of crosses if someone does go behind, so I think Clash can be a double-edged sword. But if you're going for the anchor, just reinforce every hatch. It's fine. All 4 hatches. You don't necessarily need to reinforce the server hatch unless someone is playing on blue stairs.
or service.
Yes, also, I mean, yeah, you can play someone on the thing just to cover, but usually there's no point playing someone on the server rack unless someone actually is on playing on the blue stairs as well to cover your fullback. Because otherwise it's a death sentence if you're stuck in here. You're like, okay, and then they check one nade and you're dead. There's nothing you can do at that point. But no, playing shotgun like a warden on blue stairs, very, very, very strong. Very, very, very hard to get through, particularly with ADSs and stuff like that. Little mini games that you can play. But then, yeah, you have to have someone covering your fall off in particular. Okay, we get to sites. So that's if you're heavy anchoring. If you're not heavy anchoring, I would recommend you play either in the open area or the elevator to fall off. And what that means is keeping those hatches soft or open. So in open area, the best place to hide, if you want to head back up here, is actually tucked here. In the corner, hiding, waiting for you to just fall off. If you are playing here and you're keeping this open, things to consider radioing is either this wall here, the left one, not the right one. Why? Because that's protecting your place that you're sitting from the window a little bit more. Or the other one is actually reinforcing the stock hatch, making sure that they can't get just nothing. Because if you do open that, you can prone actually on the corner of the stock hatch, and you can shoot someone playing in the deep open. It's a tough angle, and you kind of have to be already prone to be able to pull it off if you're opening up the hatch. But if you're like, if you have a Habana or someone with squares, you can just set that and then prone and get ready to shoot someone here. But this place is there to delay and fall off, not to hear and die situation. Same with if you have someone playing there to fall off, you might as well have someone playing in the elevator with the elevator hatch open to fall off once again. Which, this person here, depending on what they want and how many Rios you have safely, you can Rio the lone wolves if you want to have a little more extra protection, but not a lot of people go there. Otherwise, you can reinforce off this. It doesn't mean the enemy gets free access to that, so sometimes you can Rio that off, but it's more of a negative than I would say of a positive in higher level. In lower level rank, or pretty much anything that's not high champ, you could probably Rio that and get away with it. That's fine. Just to protect yourself a bit more. But once again, if you're playing here, the aim is not to die. It's just to delay, and then if they're starting to push off, if you get one kill, you're like, okay, if they're pushing up, shoot, 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 fall down immediately. The aim is not to die up here, just to fall and waste time. Okay, boom, we come down here. If anyone has a BP of any sort, if we only have one camera in the entire squad, just chuck it in garage. It's the most important place that everyone kind of forgets about.
I like chucking a sneaky one up there sometimes.
Yes. Other things you can do is if you have a belt, you can chuck it on the mirror here.
Yeah, the mirror.
And then you can see through the car towards the actual garage, but no one can actually shoot it. Things I like to do if I'm about is I chuck one in the car as well, just there. So it's all like you're really not going to see it unless you turn around, or you're expecting it. I mean, a really good attacker drone is actually up on the vent up here because you can see all the way with locker rotate who's going where. Yes. Now, what do you guys like to do? Keep this up, head holes, or Rio? Rio?
Pick one.
Who said Rio?
Me.
Okay, guys, it's time to revolutionize your basement hole. This should not be rude. Someone should always be holding and dying here at garage.
Dying, okay, yeah, that's...
No, yes, this is the angle that you die for. You don't give it up. You don't give it at all. You die for it. Why? Main reason, one, you can also have high angles to cover the hatch drop and play a little further back. I tend not to put the head hole, I tend just, not the above head holes, I just like to put the head hole. But the other thing is you open up this wall, and then boom, you can cover the basic breach if people are going to go in to the server side. So, boom, I'm server, I'm trying to go for a plan. If you're on the head holes, in garage, I'm like, oh shit, there's another angle I have to cover. And if I'm planning, you can deny the plan, just from garage. And having so many extra angles, particularly these head holes here, it means you can play further back on main stairs and get an angle onto the doorway. It means if you want, you can set up another more holes in it. Lockers, so you can actually play in lockers and get another angle into the server side. There's so many angles that get opened up here, which now the attackers, if they're going for a server push, is like, oh my god, we have to cover all of these, we have to use our smokes or our U2, otherwise we're just gonna die. Which, if it's not a coordinated team, I can guarantee someone won't bring smokes. There'll be one that won't come. Oh, we have a little bot in the Discord, in the Twitch chat that's getting yeeted out of here. Tragedy. But yes, keeping that open, very important. People are always like, but I'll get shot from garage if I'm playing here at red. My thing is, you shouldn't be playing close. Yeah, this is like ultra danger. They should have the hatch open. Main stairs is exposed. Like, this is high danger area. So this is usually a place you don't even want to go. What you do want to go is our magical rotate right here.
Really good.
Da-na-na-na-na. Which, if you have it full, that means you can have the thing. Obviously, it means this is a little more dangerous, but generally you want to read this section. But once again, now this is where Chunker is lovely, but also Smoke is lovely. Which I mean, you see other people, they just make it once you get a full rotate. And you make the hole in the other one completely open as well. And they chuck, boom, a deployable shield here in lockers. So you're protected from the main stairs if you have your head holes along here. So you're protected here. And you're protected from garage side completely. You don't have to worry about that. And then you just start yeeting your smokes, yeeting your tachunkers. This is why smoke and tachunker is so powerful on this in particular. What it also means is if someone has a C4, and if garage isn't token, you can run out the side here. This side, particularly on the right side, so you're not getting shot from the hatch, and you can still yeet things out without hopefully getting shot at the same time. Wait, where did that go? It disappeared. Hopefully. Other things you can do, which you very occasionally see, is someone prone and holding the hatch, or you can hold just the hatch drop a little further back here, prepared to swing out. Once again, it's all about mobility in high chaos situations for the defenders to be able to get into the places they need. Sometimes when the attackers see all this, they smoke everything out and try to plant actually on the rear, which if you go over towards this side, sometimes they like to plant here. So they drop the hatch, they come here because they're like, head holes everywhere, oh my god. The fire's coming around there, we can't plant behind the bomb because it's also smoked and fired off, so they run deep and plant on here. So having this completely open means you can get the deeper swing, or you can just use the C4 directly over that plant. Yes, but red, danger zone, right? If garage is open, so we don't play red. Just, there we go, easy peasy. Solution. Other things, if you do have a higher head holes, just like slightly higher, it means anyone in garage back here, they really can't see anything anyway. They can shoot it open, so they can eventually shoot it open, particularly with DMR, and boom, they can see towards bulbs. But if they don't, it means they have to get close anyway, which at that point, you have someone on main stairs or holding back towards your PC side, and you should be able to cover anyone actually pushing up on the attack from the default. You can get even longer angles if you open up here, and then you can put your head holes along here. Personally, I think if you have someone playing in lockers like the chunk and stuff, you might as well keep this soft, just in case someone sneaks in vaults, you want to have them a little more protected. But, once again, mobility, having this rotate here, and it also means you can swing and hold the main stairs in this angle. Yeah. A little bit more complexity. And usually if it's just the left side open as well in your red side, this actual rotate is fully covered from server side. You can get a really, really tight pixel angle on the server door from back here. Actually, I think it's all the way back here that you can. Yeah, if you come all the way back here, you can see a tiny pixel or a pixel angle towards the server door. Like, who's gonna check that angle, you know what I mean? Like, once again, another long-ass angle that you have to consider, and there might be a Tachanka shield here, so you're not going to be focused on that, right?
I was also using this.
Yeah. Which usually that's a pain in the ass to get through. Other things you can do is do the standing one on top as well. Once again, no one's really expecting the off angle, let alone a really weird off angle. But see how we've just opened like a couple more walls? Same as what we would normally do, just a little further back, and boom. It's super hard to get inside them at that point.
Yeah.
Big dangers of having all those angles open is your back push, obviously. So usually you have someone involved, like a maestro, or someone on cams at the moment, or there to play late game, covering the backside. Maybe a Cade as well. Particularly with Cade, with his ACOG shotgun playing back here can be quite good. You've got your long angle, and then you can cover your garage as well as your red drop from back here. Hatch drop is probably or vault drop is kind of your scary backstepping things that you kind of have to consider, but usually it's projected. And you hope if you have roamers, they're delaying those things from getting opened. But that's where beepers, barbed wire, having someone here with a C4 ready to just yeet at the end of the round, because usually people run out of time on this site in particular. It's very rare that you see people actually take everything properly and get into the site with plenty of time left. The only time you ever see a rush is if, hey, let's open the lobby hatch, and then boom, 3 shields are inside immediately. Which, hopefully you have some info that, hey, the lobby cam's gone, our roomers are dying towards the lobby. They're probably coming lobby side. Yeah. If you are anchoring though, someone needs to be always guns up in garage, particularly with the nook around and on the board if they can always sneak in. But the big thing also, you don't necessarily need to swing until they're a bit more open and exposed. So having someone constantly deeper in lockers, so like the Tachanka or Smoke, who's not necessarily worried about the server push as of yet, can just be on the cams early, being like, oh yeah, they're slowly pushing in, they're behind the black car, you don't need to swing that yet. It's only like once they start pushing past the black car where there's no cover, boom, you should have a free kill at that point. Or if they're trying to be all close and sneaky, boom, you just swing out and immediately shoot. Like, complete explosive exposure is what you're trying to go for, which, if you're the Nook on the flip side, you're like, okay, they could be anywhere. They could appear at any time. But if you're already prepared, right, you're concerned, and then if you've just got the same mentality throughout, you can usually catch people off guard just by swinging out on them with that info. But also, Siege servers had its lot, I guess. Explosiveness wins every fight. Right? Yes, I think that covers most of it. Googles. Usually I like to put 3 towards here, and then maybe 1 in elevator, or 1 on mesa. You can put all 4 here as well, but yeah, if you play it, I would say either a Smoke or Tachanka. Both are probably a little too much at that point. Particularly if you're thinking about who needs their gun up at the end of the round. If you have Tachanka and Smoke not guns up, and they're both chucking you two, and you have someone with the C4 without gun up on the C4, that means really, if it's a 5v5, it's 2 people with a gun versus 5 people with the gun at the end. So you just gotta be aware of that. Particularly Tachanka. Like, he's got his other gun out, shooting his fire. Like, there's no way he can pull out his giant machine gun and start shooting, right?
Yeah, oh, why is my leg 2D? What? My foot's 2D? What the hell?
It's so weird that that happens.
I can't.
Yes. Important hatches decayed, if I was to focus on 2. If you are anchoring, is your obviously your server hatch and maybe your red hatch. I would keep this one in pocket to make sure no one's rushing vault. If you know, like, everyone or there's like shields starting to come lobby side, I would immediately start running over and chuck 1 vault, because that will just completely delay their entire push. If it's just everything's a bit quiet and fine, boom, you're just straight back on the red hatch. If there's roamers though, and the hatches are open, chuck it on vault and chuck it on server, because you would think the red and elevator hatch would be open, so therefore, otherwise it might not be worth actually having the cave if you got 2 hatches open already. You need more help and useful for upstairs, or like an echo later on to actively help drone the upstairs as well as below. Because now he has 3 kit. Okay, any questions on the defense?
I think that's good.
Any questions, Pac-Man?
No, I am pretty
Okay. Now, attacks. Oh my gosh. How dare you?
Actually, I was gonna say just when we got the chance, but there used to be an an exploit on this map where you could fall through the map. Like, you could just kill yourself, and it was very funny. I do it in, like, casual all the time, because why not? And ATMs is a plant that you could wiggle yourself while prone, and you kind of jiggle a little bit. And the game would just, I guess, not know where to put your character, so you just fall through the map. It was so
Sounds
stupid.
about right.
They patched it, like, ages ago, but I'm pretty sure, because, like, you can't do it anymore. But
Yeah.
it's so funny.
Okay, I would assume I haven't seen that one for a long time. I feel like that would have to be patched out. Alright, a really good maestro cam that I like to put is just here. Although it doesn't cover the obviously the tucked one.
I usually have double it, put one this corner.
But usually like no one's.
Maestro's good here.
Yeah, maestro's quite good. Okay, so attacks. 2 directions. Lobby side or server side. Server side, you have to bring heavy util removal. Sorry, Twitch, brothers, things that can get rid of shields, nades, maestro cams, the Goyo canisters, everything that you need. You have to get the hatches as well. You see a lot of people try Rush Plant, which if you have a coordinated defense team, you can't ever go for that, even with the shield as well. If you are Monty though, and they have the chunk, you might be able to like bounce the fire canisters forward, which is actually kind of funny, to protect the plants behind. But if there's Goyo canisters, it's like you have to pop them beforehand. Which usually, if you've opened up something and the Goyo canisters are going off, most of the defenders will be focused on where the plant is going, and then it's going to be very hard to actually go for that execute. So you have to get open area first, which I think like generally, if you have a 5 second as well, sending 4 people to go clear open area is totally fine. Like, that's your priority number 1. Open area, get your 2 hatches open. Then you can start focusing on server and anyone playing blue stairs, get your hatch open, boom, boom, boom. Then you can start going for clearing utility. Now I say 4 people because our magical 5th person is going garage. I said garage, always your backstabber. Always the person, which the big thing that I think people do incorrectly, or could do a lot better, is your timing with your garage push. A lot of people are like, okay, I'm gonna go sneak in there first when no one's actually on cats. But usually everyone who's on defense is like, okay, the round has started, we have to be prepared for a garage sneaker. Like, yeah. That's kind of everyone's thinking. Usually that's why like people, cams there, people are always watching it at the start. So, generally, if I'm the lurker towards garage, I would start jewelry front, shoot all the cams out, maybe drone some lobby, get some more info where roamers are, so then you can help with the defense of taking open area. And it also means you can get on West Repel and just cover anyone rotating through lobby at that time, might be able to get a pick or not. And then, once people are starting to push towards server side and get rid of all the util, that's when I would start pushing towards and through garage. Because it means everyone's now focused on, oh shit, they're coming server, how do we stop them? We're looking for Twitch drone, brother drones, we're getting prepared, we have our util out, right? And then, during that chaos, when everyone's kind of thinking or focused on that, that's where you can kind of slowly sneak up, which we've all been in that situation where we're like, okay, we're about to get ready for and next we're playing in our red, we're getting our C4s, and then someone dies in garage, and you're like, oh shit, we've now got cut off completely, and we have to deal with that. So then your attention gets split between, do we have to go kill the garage person, but that means people can go for plant, or do we sit in the plant and hope the garage person screws up and dies? But that's like the worst case scenario of defense is if they have garage. So you always just want to be a little pest if you are the lurker. If you are the sneaky person coming and you want to pick your time of what is the most annoying thing that you would hate to happen on the defense, that's what you want to do as a lurker. Yeah, but generally the steps of bank attack basement, it's pretty simple. Executing it, extremely hard to do. Sense is quite useful on this as well, particularly if you get it from the hatch. So you get the hatches open and then boom, you can now start putting sense walls up, so that completely covers chaos sound. You can get yings going out as well. One of my favorite things to do with sense is you do the whole sense wall up and down here, and then you don't plant default, you plant like somewhere stupid like this. And then you have someone just covering your door, or hopefully the red hatch is open so someone's on the hatch just covering the red as well. And then boom, you just got the plant up in the most weirdest place possible, but it's completely covered from the hatch. So you should eventually just win the round in that point. It's very hard to come back if you get a plant off here as well. Yeah. But like sense, otherwise shield, quite nice. Otherwise, if you don't want those two, you just need lots of smokes to cover all your angles. You need to get aggressive early to get rid of all the util that they can use. And you always expect the C4 when you're going for plant as well at some point. So always be prepared to just listen and wait for the bait. If you trust in your team, you have the Thatcher to cover the C4s. If you don't trust in your team, just run away and try bait, please. But that's where, if you have no time left and you have to plant in a somewhat default spot, you're pretty much guaranteed to lose. So you try to always go for like an off angle there, but then you're exposed to everything else that's going on. Oh! A plane has raided. Oh gosh. Thank you, plane! Thank you for the raid. Hope your stream was wonderful. Were you playing some Siege or were you playing some Rocket League? What were you up to today? But we are just going through some bank, which I'm pretty sure I haven't updated the objective. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Streamer Among Us. Oh, let's go. How was that? Did you have some fun? I haven't played Among Us in ages, actually. But yeah, I hope you got up. Was it like modded Among Us or basic Among Us?
No.
You're not going anywhere. You're stuck in there. It was full on. Oh yes. Intense Among Us.
Oh, I was playing Among Us, was he?
Yes, he was playing Among Us. Nice, we like it. Well, we currently have Pac-Man in our Maestro hat gear, and we have... Who is that? Nomad? Snowman? Oh, Roar, yeah. I haven't seen her headgear.
This is the winter event.
Yeah. But yes, we are going through some bank defenses at the moment. Yes. But go have a lovely night. Enjoy your editing. I hope everyone else who is staying with us can enjoy the lovely content that we go through. Okay, what were we talking about? We were attacking. We were winning. Oh yes, you were talking about baiting C4s out, because you never trust your teammates with Thatcher unless you know them.
Yep. Not even then.
It's true that it's quite hard as a Thatcher. You have to be quite good on your reflexes to be able to catch them out as well.
Yeah,
but
get baited.
But unless like your Thatcher says I've got this, I would probably like immediately start running.
I hope so.
No, because then if you lose, you can just blame them. It's easy peasy. Like it's their fault if you lose the round at that point. Yeah. No. But I mean, generally, once again, trust with your team. If they say they will do something, trust that they will do it. Otherwise, things won't go as well. Yeah. Yes. So your lobby takes. Other option. Now, lobby takes, you tend to need to be quite aggressive. The big thing that I find people is they take lobby, it takes a while, and then they get vault and elevator open, and they're like, yep, okay, and then they don't know what to do. So 3 people drop vault, and then they get stuck here and die in a crossfire. Has that happened before? Yep, it happened to me too. It's happened to me all the time. So... Obviously, you get lobby, you get the hatches, you make sure you're not getting flanked, you might kill a roamer here and there. But the next step is then to diversify where the angles are that you're pushing. So you want your lurker in garage, if not 2 people in garage, so you can immediately get the cutoff cross red or lockers. Then you obviously want someone to drop vault, but you don't ever want the person in vault to drop before the elevator person. Why is that? It's because the elevator person can then backstab and help anyone actually playing in jail side, and stop them from swinging the vault person. The elevator person does not actually have to push out to help the person dropping in vault, because you automatically get immediate crossfire. If you drop vault, if you drop elevator, the person in jail is like, okay, I'm kind of dead in one way or the other. Once you get through vault, obviously you deal with your jail person, then you have to be very careful of your gold player trying to sneak by. But the objective of this plant is not to go past or into gold, not to go past into so, it's to go for your lockers plant in our lovely building here. So once again, people get confused, I think, or get a bit too aggressive. They're like, yep, okay, there's someone in gold, we have to get aggressive to stop them, and they go fully, and they kind of get distracted. Where really all you have to do is make it across to jail, and then cover the swing from gold. And then same with here, if you make it here, opening up a long angle so you can cover the rotate, and then you can have someone jump through the locker window to plant. Fully covered. Biggest danger at this point, if you don't have someone also coming down the main stairs. So hopefully you have vault, elevator, garage, and main stairs as your cutoffs. If you don't, then you just do what you can. But yeah, biggest danger is someone walking up here in sprinklers and getting aggressive around here. So that's if the garage person misses or the garage person dies, they can't cover the cutoff anymore, and then you can get flanked quite quickly. If someone gets aggressive in gold, someone gets aggressive here, or someone drops elevator hatch. Once again, coming in for the flank. So you kind of have to be quite aggressive when you go for an execute on this side, because you have to be very careful on the flank. And once you drop the hatch, you're committed to the push. You can't, like, go back up the hatch, you know, unless you're a Maru, right? So once you're committing, you have to go for it. You have to get aggressive, you have to take the space. Otherwise, if someone comes from the flank above, you're just all gonna die. There's gonna be a pinch from above and on the sides, so... Your elevator commits, your garage commits, and then your vault commits, and then you immediately push into, hopefully, jail and levels, and then, oh, easy plant. Easy plant, just like that. Don't worry about everyone else dying. No space, don't worry about the C4s, everyone dying. If you're the planner, you're just like, yep, I dropped the elevator, I'm nice and safe in this corner. Everyone else is dying, it's fine, you just planted.
Really good plan for it.
Yeah, so that's your key idea of when you want to go for this lobby plant side. But yeah. I think Bank is one of the maps, it's kind of like Chalet where you pick half of the side or half of the map and you don't ever need to cross it. You can get information of just like how many people are around, top, middle, or bottom floor, but you don't ever need to aggress unless you're changing your plan. But I think on Bank it's very sites cutoffs. Like obviously top floor we talked about how we don't have to go through like past janitor meeting. Here we don't have to go past lockers or Red Bull. That's kind of our cutoff side here. Alright, any questions?
That skin. So good.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Did you get it from a code or actually?
I got it from Royce's raffle. Uneritic radio. Which it wasn't rigged. It was just random. I promise. I promise.
Yeah, it was allowed.
They picked you. They picked you.
But no, it's really nice. Okay. Now, do we want to either option A, do Bank mid floor, or option B, do some unranked?
I don't.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're terrible. Well, I could do a quick run over the middle floor. Why not?
Okay, seeing as we are here. Murder has occurred. Oh, my gun's
Sounds like a Nerf gun. Like paintball.
Nice.
He's dead.
Okay, middle floor. We don't ever talk about tellers and archives. That's a trap. We go starve and open.
Yeah.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
And one day they'll put Star Wars skins in this game. One day.
No, I don't think they will.
Probably not.
A Disney crossover. You have Elsa coming in hot.
Yeah, they get fucking their head blown off.
God. No, Bambi!
Okay.
My brain's fucked. No, Bambi, don't walk into the Capcan trap.
Okie dokie. Now, the first thing we gotta think about with open area, if someone has to rear the quad wall, no one rears the quad wall, I swear, and it's always left soft, and then we immediately die because someone's reinforcing it and someone's immediately just run up blue and we die. So, whenever you are in a solo or duo queue situation, and you don't trust anyone else to do an extension anywhere, you just quad rear everyone, everything right here. You can do a little bit of an extension. Yeah, let's set open, but once again, ranked, when you're just playing around with a group of friends, stuff like that, just quad rear. Safest thing. You can... Odd fire. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now this is where things get interesting.
I'm not sure if you're this whole time, Smarty, then it looks like it doesn't have a D. Oh! That's not good, right?
I've been
Yep.
They won't let me put the mirror down.
Yeah, that's weird as fuck.
There we go. I complained about it this one and then let me do it.
Okay, we have our feet holes. Not surprising. Now, this is where things can get a little more interesting. I like to reinforce how close. Particularly because you can get such a deep angle on the attack side, and you can pretty much cover all of the rotate. And then I like to put feet holes along here. And then just do a fat little barricade here. Is that gonna blow up the barricade? I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
I think it will.
Yeah,
Okay,
Most masculine scream I've ever heard.
Okay, now we come over here. Now, what do we do with this one?
Take a crouch rotate there.
Yep.
No. What do you want to do?
I'll think about full rotate, but
Yeah.
Okay, let's do the full and then we'll suss it out. I guess that works. So generally I like doing crouch, particularly just for the main reason of this hatch.
Yeah.
Which generally.
I guess you did a full if you had like a band or a mute or anything on this wall, you'd be able
Yes.
to get
The other thing is a lot of defenders, particularly if you're playing deep start room, play tucked here, right?
Yeah.
Around the wall, because it's very hard to actually deep swing in from kitchen double here, because you expose yourself to everything. So if you have this open a little higher, it means if you are moving back and forth here, your feet, or you'll be able to get seen a little bit here. You can see it all the way actually. If you guys want to go check out the hatch, I'll stay in this little corner. Yerp! Run while you can, gingerbread man.
This is hair sis.
Okay, so okay, hello, I see 2 people there. So this is me on the second rear, which you guys should be able to see me pretty easily. This is me on the third rear, which I think you guys can see my feet.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
And then this is me all the way in the corner.
If I go all the way back, I can see you.
You can like
Yeah,
just
like,
yeah.
See your feet, your knees.
But like that means I have to be like 100% tucked on the wall to actually be safe from anything on the hatch.
Yeah.
So having it just crouched means you're a bit more protected from that point.
Yep.
Next thing, which I like to do, is we have this completely run through.
You want to
Now.
push through that without having to. Okay, right?
Yeah, the other thing is, that means you can play deep on this wall, nice and protected, and you can cover the walk-in from open double here as well. What it also means is if someone is gone for the hatch, drop in open, and they're now going for the plant, you can sneak up here without getting shot, and then you can use a C4 across.
Yeah.
So extra protection, and extra angles, or less protection, more angles. That is also why we do it on this side of the wall, to protect yourself from the hatch angle, rather than this side where Pac-Man's facing.
Oh, different.
Yes.
Why you wouldn't? No, you wouldn't.
Both.
No. General other places that is very safe to play. Once again, our open area backside.
Well, here you go.
This is where the hatch can be quite dangerous, so we keep it soft. We keep it soft. We don't open it unless we're physically forced to go for a rotate. You can Rio this wall if we want, because that protects the player back here, side, or pretty much all back here. Otherwise, you can leave it soft and Rio the left side. It just depends what util you have and what kind of plan of attack you want to have. Now, the big thing about this side is you always want to delay vert control to get the hatch and stock, and whatnot. Obviously, if you planned in staff room when they go for a rush towards electrical, vert's not going to do anything. But what it does mean is that if you have janitor control upstairs, you can get aggressive on top square. So you get your extra angles up there. But obviously our biggest thing that we kind of have to protect is our hatch in stock, so we kind of want to set up upstairs and go rear there. So, priority, we chuck a rear on our stock hatch. What you can also do up here, which is quite nice, is you have your... Oh. Hang on a minute. You can hold your printer side. You can also hold it a little further back as well if you want a different angle. What that also means is you're a bit more protected back here as well. Particularly as a Zami, that's why I kind of picked her. You just constantly play back and forth and hide. You can play actually on here as well for extra protection.
There's some bottom floor as well, set up here.
Yes. Now, if you are selfish and you want to play up here as a Zami, chuck this extra Rio. Protect you from square if you want to play here to die situation, so you're protecting yourself from the square hole.
Reinforce archive.
No. Don't worry about this. Don't worry about this. So Janice's side, also the hatch you want to Rio, just from everything we were kind of talking about, in here in particular. So we Rio the janitor hatch, we don't open it. And usually if you want to have a shotgun,
You can do that?
you're just covering every single prone angle you can.
That's so weird.
Goddamn. But once again, if you're being selfish, you want to play up here in janitor with a shotgun, double rear the right too, and then you can just play here with shotgun. Be like, What it also means is if you have a stock player and a janitor player, you guys can help each other out. Your janitor person can obviously help jump in. The stock person can help cover your janitor hold. So good double play if you want to hold up there. Obviously, dangers is anyone walking up the lobby stairs. And just getting and sneaking into your place, or someone on the rappel, try to wallbang, sneak through, drop through marble hatch, or up more marble skylight. But the idea is you want to delay upstairs as much as possible, particularly if they want to go for like the stock hatch drop, or even get admin control and go through tellers, and try to go for the kitchen. It's just, you want to delay as long as possible. And it is, I think, worth dying on this side, upstairs, to try to hold longer and longer. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to die. Like, if you get the kill and you can run away, go for it. But if it's like being 30 seconds in the round, you might as well stay and try die later on. It's very time dependent.
Go, run at the enemy, you must die.
So, obviously, the giant glaring thing. Archives wall is not reared. Dun dun dun! Welcome to higher level setup. You extend towards archives and tellers. Now, why would we do such a horrible thing and expose ourselves to everything? Well, one, archives already has so much defense. You have your window that you can now get electrical, and with the feet holes, boom, you can cover the doorway. Obviously, you've got your staircase as well, which hopefully you can hear people walking in. Boom, you can shoot. Attackers like to lurk up blue as well, so having an extra angle onto blue and stopping them from pushing into kitchen double. Gold standard. But what it also means is then you have free access around tellers, making sure no one's looking through lobby. No one looking through lobby. Some of my favorite angles in here. You can get like your angles towards like your single. Yeah, otherwise you can stand on the printer where you are. Get an area. If you do have, once again, if you want to be selfish and you don't trust anyone doing reinforcements, chuck your 2 rears in here. And then that just means you can constantly lurk towards tellers and whatnot. Fun facts of prone locations. I don't know if you can do it anymore. You used to be able to squeeze in between the chairs. I think they got rid of it. But yeah, just being able to just kind of lurk in the side here. A lot of people kind of don't really check it properly, so you can catch people off. But other lovely things is this magical wall is if you have shotgun or anything impacting stuff and they're pushing open double later on in the rounds and you have that rotate, you just immediately completely ruin their attack because you've got another angle that's just flipping the back.
Sure.
Same with like if they're going for the hatch plant, it means you can quickly go for an extra rotate and put another angle onto the under the hatch plant, the little back corner here. Yes, so having archives and tellers control actually is very, very important to have. Other places you can lurk if you want to semi-extend is our elevator side. You can open the hatch so you can fall back later. Once again, word of the game for this side. If you are selfish and you're playing alone, just want to play an elevator, just rear your your lone. Yeah.
Oh, that's selfish.
Selfishness, yes. But this is after the quad wall has been reared, guys. Yeah. The quad wall gets reared first, and then you be selfish. But yes, so particularly like the idea is that open is quite hard to hold once they go for it. The only real safe place is G. Open, so in our little corner here, or all of staff room obviously can be quite safe, but admin is not safe if they have it. They have the hatch open, right? So you need to be able to have an extra rotate back to side. So having the archives player or archives and tellers control just means you get that extra rotation across the map. Yes. What it also means, once again, if they're pushing the kitchen and going for your default plan, you can then deny the entrance from your weird angle over here. Your weird angle over here. To walk, like, just in this corner as well. You can just... But then, realistically, if you're trying to deny the kitchen plan, you're probably going to get aggressive out on this side here. So they have to worry about, like, a flank angle at the same time. Yes. So that is general ideas of defending. With attack, you kind of have three basic attacks. Attack 1 is your staff. It can be quite fast or slow. Fast is just you're yelling straight through electrical. You have a shield player just reverse plant here if no one's playing here, and then you're just smoking everything. Boom, 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 boom. Slower plant is you take your top square, you clear genocide, and then you start opening up your quad walls, making sure tellers is clear, and then you start collapsing through admin and tellers, and you get your safe person to come plant behind the bomb here. Same concept, same place that you want to go and end up. You just take a little bit more control. Biggest danger here is your blue stairs flank, actually. So if you do have a lurker, you always want to send like an ash main immediately through the basement, just to cover your blue stairs or go lurking around here.
That always catches me too. Just always forget that like people can just be blue even if you're holding it this side.
Yes, and that's also where like if you're the defender on open and you're starting to get pushed, you can open that hatch that you're sitting on and then go for that blue flank. So once again, or you can go for that main stairs flank, so you have those extra options to come back up. So you're not necessarily stuck in the corner either. Yes, but that is also why we do a fat rear, because in a rare occasion they bring a Blackbeard, they can just rush straight through, Blackbeard straight here, and then they're inside. immediately. Like, that's so quick. Same with if someone's going through printer as well. It's very, very fast. I mean, it's immediate access from the other side. So you have to be prepared.
Dangerous to come in is the only thing.
Yep. The second main attack is obviously going from above, then taking the vert and going for your open area. Drop down and going for your plant here. Your general hatch plant. Which usually, if you want to go for the plant, you need obviously vert control, so you need to clear all the top floor. You need main stairs and the open devil control, and then you need someone on printer, making sure no one's lurking out of printer. What you do occasionally see in higher elos is you have an Azami who likes to play, obviously, our crazy little cube barriers up here, and then they can chuck some the benchers and whatnot, and it's kind of gross, particularly if you have your one-way angles and whatnot. But then they see they're going for a plant and no one's actually covering printer, they just immediately impact into this wall, and then they start swinging from printer, because no one's really, everyone's like concerned about admin or open or staff double. So if someone comes swinging from printer, they're like, what the heck, why are they here? So different angles, once again exposing other people. Well, exposing the attackers to different angles of the defense is your main kind of view. Yes. Yeah. Otherwise, option 3 on the open area attack is actually from below. This is one of my fan favorite Amari strats, is where you just Amari straight up the hatch, and then you catch everyone by surprise, and you have a Ying outside printer, you have a blitz coming through electrical.
Oh, so you just scare the shit out of them.
Yeah, so it's just coming from every different angle. Other things you can lurk through is bottom garage, and then come up main stairs. Usually people aren't prepared for someone just being here like the first 45 seconds of the round.
That's the angle I use.
Yeah, it's really, really unexpected. So if you have this and an Amari coming up, and then you have it all collapsing inside in every different angle, people will die, whether that be attack or defense. TBD.
Someone will die.
But usually, because the attackers are all different angles, they'll probably get side control and kill maybe the 2 or 3 anchors on site, because all 5 of you will be pushing at the same time from different angles. The comms on the defense will be absolute chaos, because it'll be like, they're inside from the hatch and there's someone main, but there's also someone through electrical and printer's already dead, and now there's a lurker upstairs somehow. Right. I'm dead! Yep. That's probably the comms on that side. But yeah, so that's kind of my favorite YOLO strategy on this map in particular. But yeah, that kind of explains things. Yeah, the little maestro cam up here, quite nice. Yeah. But yeah, anything that can kind of deny, this is probably the safest plan that people can go for on the attack. Otherwise, yeah, your staff is a little more open, but you just have to cover the walk-ups, particularly through admin's side. This is the angle that you can usually catch someone, even if they're planting, you can catch just the tip of their head. So as the attack, you kind of have to have admin control, or teller's control, to make sure no one's looking through there. Yeah. Whether that be from the hatch as well is always an option. But
the volt entire count. Sorry.
How do you volt entire?
You get the angle just right, and it gives you the prompt, and yeah, there.
No, almost there.
Yeah, you just gotta like scoot across it. It's weird.
But yeah, I think generally when in doubt, take vert first, and then you can figure out, do you want to go for the kitchen, which then you have to open this, or do you want to go for the hatch drop, which that just means everyone has to start surrounding the site towards double and printer and whatnot.
Hatch drop, hatch raise.
Yeah, but smokes pretty important because it's just so open with every single place. Having the smokes cover just that extra little angle that you don't have to worry about. Or you hope there's not a warden just sitting there waiting for you to smoke it.
Yeah.
Just ban the
I mean, yeah, can do. Zami's pretty bad at this
like,
one.
I go, oh god, the friggin' flashbacks that might be.
Mute's pretty powerful upstairs, as well, particularly in janitor. You can just stop a lot of drone work. You have your constant fear of getting shotgunned around the corner. But once again, it's just, you're there to play, you're there to die upstairs. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Any questions?
I think that's most of that.
Operators to BAM, I guess on this side. On the attack. Yeah.
No, not
Some vert on that side. Fuse can be quite annoying, particularly if you like, with how the pucks bounce off each other now. If you like place it here, you can pretty much cover everything in these deeper areas. It's pretty gross what you can get away with now.
People always like flag them and just go, oh, I'm not here.
But otherwise, shields are pretty decent to ban here.
Oh.
Yeah.
So good on this map.
Yeah. Any questions or clarification?
No.
Don't worry. Spin it out.
Oh. Wow.
Like, coward.
Wow.
Somehow that killed you. But I'm not looking at you directly. Anyway.
Hip fire. Yeah, so that's bank. We just don't talk about archives and towers.
No.
It's a troll site. If you get vert control, it's game over for the entire site. If you ever play it, you have to play it offsite. So in the elevator, in the main stairs, square through open and admin. But yeah, it's a doom situation if they get vert control. Yes. I guess now we can either call it there, go for a different map, or place on unranked. Or we could review something if we want. Because I know, Pack, you probably don't have anything, as we were mentioning.
I do those playing some.
Yes, that's why you were late. No. Where is Snow? No.
I did not realize the time for me to just playing with these because sometimes you have to check the times like 5 past 10, like, I don't know, overtime.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So, what are you guys thinking out of the three?
Yeah, I mean, how would you feel? I've got two chalet matches and 1 fortress. That's all we got to play.
I mean, we can review it. What we could do is, Pat can review your gameplay snow.
Oh god.
You can tell him what he did wrong. Yeah, when he dies. Or what he did right when he grows up. Sounds like a plan.
Matches too, because we had the same guys 2 games in a row.
Yep.
Yeah, so I mean, either that or like Spidey was saying, Patman, you and I do an unranked, then we go over that instead.
I'm happy. I think because I've done a lot of my match replays, but I don't think you have. So
I've done a few.
Up to you guys.
I think if we do an unranked, if you got time pack, then that's probably the best of both worlds.
Sure.
Okay, I'll get you guys in.
Wait, are you gonna play as well, Spidey? Or just gonna? Oh yeah, you are.
I will play, and then I will review.
What? But
that's also, there's 3 of us now. So, what we can do is work on our trio plays.
Actually have proper setups. Great.
No proper setups till we have a 5 stack. We can do micro setups.
Sure.
Yes.
But what I will do though is let you guys alternate on what we want to do per round. And you guys can pick what operators you want.
Sounds good.
And then we can go through each round and figure out why we wanted the operators, how we played them, if we played them to what even, like, if we all had the same idea of what we wanted to do, and talk pros and cons on that.
Sure. Out of curiosity, would you say you've got enough experience to actually, like, do coaching for Fortress yet, Spidey, or still learning it?
For Fortress? Well, I briefly went through it with Pack, yes. Which I'll say because I mean, even watching the pro teams, everyone has different strategies for it. I know like all the basic rank strats of what we can do, but it's like proper defense extensions. I'm still kind of learning and figuring out because we're obviously seeing different teams try different strategies and see what works and what doesn't work. I think it'll be quite good to see what happens in the first major because that'll be the first showing with all the operators, with obviously Snake out. And then we can see what people come up with interregional.
For sure. Is the major before or after next season?
I think it's in May, so it might be just towards. Yeah, they announced the next season actually.
Yeah, 4 days. So yeah, definitely. Next season.
But yeah, we briefly went through like all the base attacks and base defenses, and we were discovering new things along the way as well. Like little thermite tricks that we could do, some Katie Claw tricks, and whatnot. But it is, I think, still, at least with me, it's the stage of weighing up pros and cons and knowing what's actually better at what point.
Yeah.
Okay, off we go to unranked adventures.
Let's go. Sort of related, but I just saw a funny post. Somebody got an Siege does emails, right? I don't know if you guys know that. Where it's like, where it's like summary of like, oh, congrats on your ace or whatever.
Yes,
so yeah. So this person got an email saying, jump back into Siege X. Now's a better time than ever. On the same day they got accidentally permabanned. That's too good. That's poor guy, but that's very funny.
They comedy genius at the same time.
It's like, fuck you, but also, hey, you want to play? No, you can't. Suck it.
Okay. No, I was just gonna say, was it you, Snow, that we were talking about micro adjustments?
Yes.
How did your pixels go?
Good, yeah, I'm getting better. And I'm doing this like slow walking in general instead of just slow walking for the micro adjustments. So I haven't kind of focusing on food.
That's good. Have you noticed much of a difference from once you've been doing it, or?
I already had been kind of slightly improving before that, so it's hard to really say. These games were a bit of a wash. They're just the way it was. We had a guy who was a popper in with golds and plats. I have no idea how he got there.
Eternal MMO.
Yep. That's fun.
Yep.
Yeah, no, besides that, I mean, the games before that, they've been good. I am noticing, for some reason, I do better playing solo than I do in a group. And I don't know why, probably just less distraction.
Actually,
I also sometimes have that. It depends what group I'm in. Just because some people have particular styles that like they don't align with my style. So what I'm expecting is not what I'm getting. So then I tend to play worse. Not necessarily like from skill wise, but it's just like speed wise or like how aggressive people want to play versus how passive people want.
Can we go basement first?
We can go basement. Okay, Snow, you're in charge for this round. What do you want?
Jaeger's good. That's good. What else is there? Go Valkyrie. Why not?
Valkyrie, okay.
You don't have a name tag for me, but that's fine. I was very confused.
You also don't have a name tag.
Dave, both of you are blank.
Oh no! Double ban!
I'm Cade and Velk's Spartan. That's Sparty's Velk. Sorry.
Yes.
I'm passionate.
Okay.
I played 4 matches today, and 3 of them have been Chile.
I love Chile.
3 of them.
That's a lot of Chile.
Okay, who wants to play up there?
The southeast has been taken out, and up to library right now.
Okay, I will go say hi.
Two. One's downstairs in games, in the outside games with Swift. I didn't.
One trench sound cool.
They're outside breach with a Carly.
Oh, ram.
Carly missed her first one. There it is. Maymore is now not protected at all.
Oh, what? Oh, hatch is not open.
Breach is
Yeah,
open.
Smoke did that first.
Oh,
yes.
okay. That's not a you thing. Okay, that's just.
No, that's a Smoke.
Carly down outside breach.
Ram's still outside main door.
The Ram just chucked a ram through the top window above stairs.
It still sounds outside library.
Could be.
I'm going to
That's Swift. Okay, cool.
got nothing on cam.
Can someone check my blue?
Burning.
Well, yeah, my blue display cam.
Yeah, there's nothing.
Okay.
It's just. Oh, they're outside. Fine. Oh, I just.
Right side of the breach.
Yep.
No one's fireplace. No one trophy. Right side of breach. Two on breach.
One's left
Oh,
side. No?
tagged left side.
Oh, I whiffed. That's bad.
Don't peek it. It's
Nah.
Concerned about me upstairs at the moment.
nice.
Yeah, there's still one outside main, buddy.
Still
Okay, I
Sasha
will
outside
hold main.
breach.
One of you want to hold main?
We haven't killed Ram
No.
yet, I think. But she's
Oh.
still somewhere.
Wait, shit, was that bad?
One sounds snow window at
Trench,
the
one
moment.
trench just opened. They're breaching
Did
the
it back
side wall.
push.
Yeah, rotated over.
Okay, I'm coming back down because there's 40 seconds left. I'll cover blue.
Oh, thermite. Yep, thermite on side wall. Oh, I got Petra. Last thermite on me.
Where's me? Oh. Yeah, dude.
Hey, there we go.
One each!
Yeah, let's go!
Teammates. Woo.
Danger, danger!
Made my life.
1v1
Hey,
for
none of us
one
died
gifted?
either.
Negative.
Yeah.
I am teaching in 3 second at the
Right,
moment,
we're
so
up there, so much
thanks for the offer, but
control.
not today. Okay, you're in charge, Pac-Man.
Oh no, it was his turn.
Yeah, just have my turn.
I'm gonna do it again.
No, we alternating. Oh, they banned my belt. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, what do you want?
Master bedroom. Can I get a castle?
Yeah.
And can I
Oh, my mouse.
get an Azami?
Hammy.
I will do bandit.
What would you like castles?
I was gonna say for master bedroom. Give me 2 rounds. I want one for the piano.
Mm-hmm.
This one. Okay.
Who Rio'd that? Random has trolled us.
The random.
No.
No.
Oh, okay. Anyway, you can put it. You're gonna hold the other.
Yeah.
Okay, would you like...
Drone it.
Actually, are you holding there? Okay. I will, then castle up a magical window over here, actually.
Yes. And then if you like how to do that one, so don't worry about it. Don't get yourself killed doing it.
Oh, no, I'm not doing
Well, you've
that.
already done 4 anyway, so yeah, you're fine.
But I will help hold below if you're gonna hold like that.
You can't do that.
Okay.
Usually hold this. Usually this is like I'd almost never hold
Kali on.
The
one on the
main
double.
thing is not to expose yourself to the slant window. That's
Yeah, double window is open.
zero cam. I might be wrong.
What's your...
Repelling
K9?
outside library at the moment. Library double.
They're also on K9.
I can tell you when library double jumps in. They're still on repel though. On the balcony.
Oh, making... Oh, they can see me. Okay, that's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate. Where'd you die from?
The roof outside piano. Like that little ledge.
Yep.
They got a Flores outside the library. One's on repel, double window. Flores in the library now. Looking up to the door.
Ew.
Good to know.
Okay, do we have lobby cam?
No cams at the moment. No, we do not. Sledge just top library stairs.
Ah, lovely. Oh, they're on.
No.
Damn, okay. I did a full clear. But 30 seconds left.
Time.
I mean, it's 1v5, it's gonna be rough.
Oh,
The Flores would kill me if I didn't kill them.
Yeah, no.
I have killed everything.
Okay.
Went from a 3v5 to a 1v5 in like 2 seconds.
Okay, Snow, you're in charge.
okay, that's fine. Yeah, Rams. Wait, no, we can go to the top floor again. So Rams kind of useless. Quickly, sure. Or we throw a spanner in the mix and go kitchen. But I guess we just try top floor again.
Okay.
Pretty much the same stuff again. I think castle's good. Valkyrie's band is fine. I'll probably not go Miz because I suck at holding that. If someone else wanted to, I don't mind who. I'll go Finro, and then yeah.
Okay.
Cav?
Okay. Sneaky, Cav. Let's go.
Golden example of here's a random. Do with it as you will.
We're becoming breadsticks. Oh god. A friendship calling. Why? I don't like our random.
Yeah. And then please don't do that.
Huh. Okay, so you wanna hold slant? Oh, I will. Okay, I will loosely hold down here. It wasn't
Sledge rushing for you next to you, Castle.
Yeah.
He's in shoe, then
Mud,
dirt.
mud. Yes.
Mud road, yeah.
Repel. Being open to double.
Don't know if he's still in mud, but I am running. I am not holding that. So okay, blue.
Yeah, K9 as well.
I'm coming bottom main.
Popped open hatch? No, double window.
Oh, our cav is in. Okay.
Cavs doing cav things.
One's on slant.
Oh yeah. Ah.
Nice.
Oh.
There's still one on the roof.
Ah.
Yeah, that's.
Lucky. I had the same way. That's kind of funny.
I think there's two on that roof is the thing.
Okay. One dropped outside library. Or is that?
Still on K9 window wall, rappel as well. K9 car.
Ooh, okay, I'm running this down.
I have a Finra mine set up there.
Do we have West Main camp?
West Main, yes.
Okay.
I'm watching Fireplace right now. Oh, lower here. On the 4B. Coming to you. Around the corner. Oh, damn. It's random.
Gonna? Okay, I'm coming up solo this time.
Yeah. You're fine. Oh, what's your window? Too late.
Ooh. Okay.
K9 coming up. In through on Mez. She went straight to Mez, so.
Do we know where the other one is?
K9.
Down the bathroom.
Oh, the other one? I don't know. Oh, what? Oh, piano.
Yeah. That's like, yeah. Oh. That's last zapping from piano, so you'll be fine. Chill.
Wiggle.
Oh, it's all but I had one bullet! No! I didn't reload properly!
Nice.
That's so sad!
That's alright.
You just see me jump out the window. Oh, that's great. That's very funny.
Okay, Pac-Man!
I'd say that's... Yeah, that's...
Oh boy! No, we're going now.
Your job!
We're going now. Actually,
We're on attack now.
Alright.
I kind of just scared them off K9 because I had a bulletproof watching them and Finra mines. So it's just like, fuck this. I just went in the double window.
We've got a few different options. I denier of either IQ, Thatcher, Carly, whichever one is someone's favorite. And then a hard breach. Oh, someone took the Monty I wanted, so that's a shame.
Okay, we have a Thatcher. We have a hard breach.
I'm going to go Lakeside. I'm going to go for a take that way. I will bring the Jackal.
The Jackal.
I'll bring the smokes.
The Jackal. Okay, I haven't seen Jackal in ages. Okay, so if we're headed Lakeside, we'll go
Master,
library
yeah,
across.
shot the things out.
Labara across.
Oh yeah, wait, not basement. Why was I thinking? Oh, because we win basement first, that's why.
Yes. Okay, what do you want to go first,
Hey,
Pac-Man?
Sean. Well, we need at least one person on K9. Oh. Excuse me, Thorn, I gotta... No.
All good.
Alright, well, we've got Thorn sitting up in there. Actually gonna...
Okay, I will go look and see what utils there on library side. I'll also give you info on your Jackal to see what's happening below, you know?
Just gotta keep an eye out for that Thorn.
Oh, thermite, give me the diffuser.
Do I
There's a
trust it?
Mozzie.
Someone drop the diffuser.
There is a
Thank
Thorn
you.
gadget under the single, or above the
Can I
single.
get that?
There's nothing under double.
I got it.
Nothing on the double, yeah.
I got
I'll
it.
say Monty's doing a fast plant in K9.
Alright.
Both money, you go down.
Get underneath them, you and me spawn.
Oh,
I'm thinking on... They're in the connector.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
No way.
We gotta go underneath spawn.
Yeah.
You got it.
Oh my, okay, we gotta go.
Get the scoopy.
No, but we gotta go. There's people in the library.
Oh, hello, Denari.
Okay, I need to go below. I'm gonna go up, main, if you wanna go up library stairs.
Yep, I'm going up blue.
No, the PK. Oh, they. Oh,
Yeah, they defused
That's
it.
what I thought happened.
Yeah.
They were all there too, so we were just fucking regardless. They didn't comment that they were all there. That sucks. Thanks, randoms.
That's probably we gotta fucking push. We should have. Yeah, it needed to be faster.
Alright, Pac-Man, go again.
Yep.
'cause
Oh,
on anything.
so annoying.
Okay.
Monty ban? Monty ban.
Good.
Unlucky.
Try that again.
Yeah.
Da-na-na-na. Well, they won't be top floor.
No, they'll be basement. I'm gonna go for a Hibana back push.
Okay.
Hopefully. So I'll go for main. While
You want
go
us
for,
to go
you
with
go
you, or
for
you-
main. No, you throw my. You could do that one. I need to try and get the long angle. Hopefully.
And what about
Mhm.
Sparty?
I'm gonna try and
What
get
about-
hatchet, and I'm gonna go for small garage. You can get main garage with Swift.
Okay, so we're opening
I'll help.
everything.
Yes, although you can't if they don't know which way it's coming. I'll help you take upstairs first, and then while they go for the main wall.
Okay.
Go to mute.
Da-na-na-na.
Where would you like a drone? Library?
Sure. Library's always useful for everything.
Yeah. You down in blue.
There is one in games, I believe.
Library currently empty. Meds empty currently.
I'm gonna start opening some things
Library
up.
hallway. Oh, on the window, on the window.
Oh, where's that? Oh, there he is.
He's still there.
He's on the close right of that window. Yeah.
Okay, I can't take that.
Oh, what?
That's it.
Nice. Cool.
Go back on my camera. Oh, you're.
I'm moving one dining side. Now this is where we get the room to do. Do we know if Mez is clear or no?
Meds is
Yeah.
currently clear. My drone's still up there.
Exploded in nitrous.
Okay.
Yeah. I'll watch. I'm gonna get hatch.
Oh, what? Okay.
Alright.
On main stairs.
Yeah, that's the main stairs guy. There's a guy in connector.
Oh my god, the
Attack
Oh,
Cade.
Come on.
Okay. I'm watching your connector. There's one blue.
I'm
In
watching
this-
connector here.
I got it. I got it.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Last.
Okay, let's go.
Good stuff.
Shit, can't spot that.
Cool.
I wasn't sure if there was still one connector, so I decided to just plant on the breach.
I picked
And
the
I
one
had
that wasn't
my-
connected. I was holding connector from the hatch, so.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Okay, Snowstorm.
Hello. Aw. Take it.
Getting Cade. Know what you want. They're mine.
Okay.
Alright.
Get the Maverick or the.
They can go the same spot, can't they?
Yep.
Yeah, we could take the Maverick and we could do the whole Maverick Glass thing if we really wanted to. What do you guys think of that?
We can go for it.
I'll take Maverick.
Either.
Oop,
Sure. And
okay.
then Sparty. Just go Ram again, I guess. Get some.
Yeah, they did
Or Lion. Either or. Whichever.
Ram, yeah, Ram.
Lion's
was
not bad,
solid.
but yeah, Rams.
What you want. Whatever you want. You get to
Rams.
choose.
There you go.
Do I have
Yo, Risty? I'm assuming that's how you say it. Hello, how are you going? I'm good. We are currently playing some unranked with Pac-Man and Snowman
Chill.
on the roster today, which
Oh, boy, that's a
currently
turn
I'm letting
outside.
them take control of the rounds. I'm letting them alternate,
Yeah.
and then we're gonna record review this and see what they've done well with the rounds and what they could improve with the round.
12 seconds in.
Which currently I'm seeing they're very solid.
Thunder
They're not
Rush?
thinking more Like, for example,
Of, like,
plant
half.
stuff. I am OC. at the moment. I'm from Australia.
Yes, I heard
Yes.
the noise. It is the Thunderbird. That's how you know I have too many hours in this game. I can tell who it is off of the sound.
I thought you should do a good one.
True.
Well, did you know every footstep is different?
Really?
Really?
Yep.
I think so.
Creative. I don't
It's a
know.
little
Fine.
easier with like.
Oh, you
score
didn't bring a smoke, did you?
Yeah, I did.
I just thought, look, it said you had a break before. Just a mute, so I'll do it here.
Yeah. Hey, it worked.
Nice.
Let's
They
go.
do have a wooden.
I can't see.
Oh. Alright.
Can you see the mute jammer from your side?
Oh, we can do that. Wait,
Oh yeah, we can even press.
yeah, they can get it now. Pop it did. Let me
It's a C4. Whatever heard it. There is one on the stairs.
Do you know about connector?
No, but I do
Oh.
know one's on the main stairs. They have Thunderbird, and there's also one more around short. Oh, you, okay.
Oh, close to me. Looted. Ah, very charged. I didn't realize I was there. What? Oh, connector. Jesus. How am I?
Oh, connector. Yeah. Connector.
Okay, I gotta wait out like very charged now. I did get ordered.
Are you live on Saturday? No, I tend to do Monday, Thursday, and Friday at this stage. Because Saturday I'm usually away from home.
I'm back. Ow.
I'm P Gold 3 console. Nice. We like
there
to
it is,
see.
damn it. I almost had it too.
You play a
that was
lot
the
of
broken
Siege on your I'm currently
Nice.
PC at the moment.
Last blue.
Freaking me out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Havana? Oh, sorry, me. Oh, they just ran up. It's on the face. You see them? Dang.
I was gonna wait till I had a pure shot.
Okay, you guys are scaring me.
Yeah, I didn't do that.
Okay, one review time. There's a few things on the attack that's definitely noted. Okay. Hang on. Let me give you guys some dedication to the team.
Heck yeah.
Dedication!
Oh, I didn't get to give you items in time. No.
Ah!
We're all gonna die.
This is your fault. Okay, Korea. Shalom.
Oh, back here.
I will share my screen with Discord as well, so you guys can watch through that. Or you can watch through the show. I don't. But it's probably bigger screen.
Also fast.
True.
It's one
delay.
Yeah. I was cop to nice to switch to monitor. Nice. We'd like to see. Definitely improve it. I remember going from my laptop to my PC, and it was so different.
Oh, my second monitor just went black.
Nope. Okay, we were on the defense. Okay, wait. Let's pause. Why did we go basement first?
We had more utility available to us.
Oh.
Wait, Snow was
And
Snow in,
also,
you were in control of this round, yeah?
Was it? No, I don't think that was.
Oh
You
wait,
chose
you...
first.
Did I? Oh no, I did. No, you're right. I did.
Okay, so
Yeah.
basement. Basement's a trap. Basement's a trap. Basement, I think, is the worst site on this map.
Really?
Yes. Now, This is considered for competitive.
Mm.
For ranked, though, I still don't think it's the strongest, but I do think it's probably the second strongest. I do think top floor is the strongest side
Yeah.
in that
Of course.
ranked side. So generally I would go top floor, but we're going basement, so... Okay, what's the mentality? Obviously this was first round, so we're just getting into things. But why the Cade, Jaeger, and Velk?
Because he can stop the hatch and breach. Belt can get us eyes in more places, and Jaeger to stop anything being the Cade will offer breach.
Mm-hmm.
But they went Maverick, so
Yes,
yeah.
which is always tragic in that sense. Do you think there were any other operators that we could have gone in this situation?
Can't control the randoms. So smoke is what it is. Mute's decent, but because we had Cade, it's a bit funny, but still good for stopping denial.
Mhm.
But my mind is blanking. Let me just pull up the operators in game. I'm just hitting a complete mind blank.
Generally,
so,
there's like 3
while you're looking at that,
operators. I'm
I
immediately
would have
thinking.
probably gone for a Tuberel, I think.
Yeah, that's
Personally.
good.
Because
Gobos
if we-
is a bit of a newer thing, but yeah, definitely can be good for just doing some roaming, then getting back to site. Azami is also solid.
Azami is the one I'm looking
yeah.
for.
Azami, yeah.
Azami is
Definitely.
very, very strong in basement.
Oh, yeah.
Particularly with how many one-way angles there can be. Azami does cover a lot more of the basement. Can you guys see my cursor?
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, Azami can immediately get a one-way with the blue stairs, so that makes blue a lot harder to push, or at least make sounds when people push down. You can put your little keeper on the bench here to cover your angle, so you can be this a lot safer. And then you can obviously play blue with the keeper covering that. So that covers all that side. And then later on in the round, you can always chuck one on the snowmobile or on the bomb, so you can move back and forth across here. So it just adds a lot more protection on this side.
Sure.
It's a lot stronger protecting the backside, but what that means is obviously you don't have to worry about the backside. You can just focus on the main side. But Azami's super, super strong on this. Velk, I think, is very solid. Lots of info, lots of places to know,
Definitely.
particularly if they're going for burst. Jaeger, Cade, Bandit, all of that would be fine. Another one, yeah,
Bandit's
Scorpus,
the
as you picked as well. I picked out. Very, very good, particularly with his punch now as well. You can just punch and eat out straight away for your jump outs. Same with up here as well. And then obviously, if everything's going to hell, you just immediately switch back to a shield and blue. Usually blue is the safest place to chuck a shield.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Azami I would probably prioritize just later on the round. Tuberel, useful if you have electrical, useful without electrical on this side as well. C4 also very powerful. But yes, okay, so we shall continue. Now, what do you like to Cade Claw as Cade here?
See, the second one I'm never really sure of because it just depends. But yeah, I went for hatch and breach.
Generally,
But then it leaves the entire backside open. So
yes, it is a bit what do you do situation, which I would usually keep one in pocket.
Yeah.
I usually chuck one here, or you chuck one just under the stairs, under the window for a bit more things, and then I keep the other one in pocket just to see which direction they're coming from. Usually, if it's like I want to run out, or like I have no time and I'm doing something else off-site, which I shouldn't be doing as Cade, but I am, I would chuck it on the pillar wall, the elbow pillar wall. Just because, yes, you can get the long angle through here, but it doesn't get rid of your key points on the pillar, and it doesn't mean you can get in to actually plant. You still have to go through the doorway or get crossed immediately through blue. So this is your key win condition for your back take, right? So this is the one you want to make harder to actually get through. Obviously, if they have a Maverick, it ruins the whole plan anyway. So I think Maverick is always a solid ban, more important than an Ace or a Thermite on this side in particular. If you have the Bandit, Cade, Tuberel, Maverick can just go through everything. So always on that side. Okay, wait, let's zoom back out here.
Oh, that's right. This was the team.
Alright, you're on cams, being good. You're telling where the people spawn. We like. One thing to note is to mention you are getting on cam.
I did.
You mentioned when the cams got shot. I don't think you mentioned you were getting on the cams. Because I was also roving and thinking, do I need to get on cams at that point? But I'm on the roam, so I'm like, no, I shouldn't.
And then I said I'd shot out, so then you're like...
Yeah,
oh,
and I was like, okay, we're all good at that point. But then it means, like, if, for example, then you or Snow, you guys can figure out who wants to get on cams at the start of the round. So just communication on that point, I think,
Then
is
we ended up
important.
being both of us.
Yeah, because the worst thing is you get 2 people doubling up, so then someone rushes into site and you have no info, or no one's on it, and it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sadness.
Okay, cool. Wars has got Carly.
Yep, so
Carly
then
Ace.
you're calling that, getting it open.
So I'm on.
Thatcher being.
I thought the drone came through here, which is why I was... Get the Carly there while she's focused on breach.
Yep.
No, it's not broken down.
They're playing on the staircase, yeah. Now,
And then you said they're on the breach.
yeah. Which generally, I always like a shotgun on the stairs. Generally, but look at our 2 shotgun people there. Smoke is roaming off site. Like, yeah, you can't do much about that.
And he's probably... yeah,
Just running around and whatnot. Yeah, you call it. There's the ram and the people droning, so I'm trying to make sure no one's walking in the lobby at this point.
You're holding meds, so it's all good.
And then you're on your cams. You're checking.
I'm on.
Oh, smoke comes immediately on top of you. Question mark.
Yeah, because he came through here on the left side through the wire.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it rotates there, but that's crazy.
Yeah.
Where is the...
Oh, they're cool. I'm just flicking through cameras here.
That person outside main is so far away. What are they doing?
They're terrified! Well, they probably got the call that the drone was shot, so they're like, oh my god, someone's looking. But then, yeah, I hear someone coming.
You're up, like, top floor, right?
Yeah, I'm up here. I'm constantly trying to do some damage here. So even though I'm top floor, I'm trying to put some pressure out on the breach. But we do get our smoke swinging like a maniac, getting the kill. He really shouldn't be getting the kill if there's another person. But... yeah, it's like, realistically, yeah. You should be on the stairs. You should be somewhere deeper in wine, and then I should be starting to think 45 seconds left. I should be coming back.
Yeah, we're thinking about jumping out the window is what he's doing.
But then you're like, okay, the wall gets opened up. I'm like, okay, time to go. So I'm running back. Then you're up here on the
I'm
flank.
rotating around to the back just because you said you wanted. Like, okay, cool. The hatch is open. I'll sit above here, so over here the kill.
Yeah. Is my kill.
Cool.
And then...
Thermite's there, so I'll drop here to be a distraction.
Now, ideally, you probably don't need to drop the hatch at that point. You just wait.
No.
Just because, like, their win condition is they have to go in for a plant and survive 4 people, right? But it's always possible they accidentally kill 3 of us, and then it's a 1v2, and then who knows what the Rands are gonna do at that point. So, yeah, at that point, it's always, like, in the last 10 seconds of the round, I always think selfishly, how are we going to win the round, not how are we going to get the kills? Which, at that point, I'm like, if I was on the hatch, I would be like, hey, there's 2 people in wine. I'm going to use them as sacrifices and just wait for the plant to go down. Like, that is my mentality at that point. And that is still my mentality in, like, a comp scene and whatnot. If there's only 1 person left, or even 2 people left, but only 10 seconds, and they haven't gotten into sight. Like, they have to kill and get into sight and start a plant, usually in a terrible location as well, because they don't have time to go to the proper location to plant.
Yeah, definitely.
So all that chaos, I'm happy to usually bait everyone. Unless it's a 3v3, that's when I'm actively like holding the hatch and be like, swing off my entry from elbow, from the pillar person. But that's like, once again, last 10 seconds, you need to say what you're holding, ideally, in a more of a stack situation. If you're not in a stack, obviously you don't know what you ran into holding, so you try your best to just deny the plant as much as possible. Okay, so we go on top floor. Now, why have we gone the 2 rail castle and a zombie Pac-Man?
Tubarão was just I didn't know what I was gonna play, but Zami is just really solid for top mez.
Yep.
Normally, if you're used to that kind of thing, but it just solid for holding library, solid for holding K9.
He's calling you
Three-
out. Yep.
I mean, if you're not used to it, I'm not used to it either, so I'm going to say the same thing. And then Castle was just to slow them down again if we had, because you stopped them from, at least slow them down for piano take. It did slow them down for a while.
Yes.
At least on the second time round.
Generally, what I think is, like, if you are extending over here as a Zami, you're dedicating a lot of utility over here, right? So then you need at least the rest or majority of the team playing around this area here. So what that would mean is, obviously I'm playing below here, but then having someone also on the blue stairs covering your window. You're always playing tucked on here, so you're not exposing yourself to the slants angle, which I think both of you guys do get killed from the both angles, on that angle. So always like playing against the wall is kind of your safest place. But then it's
Normally
also
I
like
was tucked that way. It was literally just around that moment I flung out.
I was standing on
They
top
shot
of
me.
the dresser and they shot my legs. I didn't realize they could see my legs from there, but
yeah.
looking at it now, yeah, they can.
Which sometimes like mine can be great to cover the Azami. You chuck some on the library, you chuck some on slant, and you chuck some like K9 if you're playing on blue. So then you're just covering all of those angles. You can chuck an Azami actually on the double up here as well to cover some of the angles. I did not castle it the first time, just in case I can, but I did castle it the second time. But then also like if I knew that the plan was to play Azami, I probably wouldn't have played Castle if we're in a 3-step situation. Because Castle, sure, it covers this side, but it won't help you hold this extension much at all.
Okay.
I'd probably
I
play...
twice. Oops.
which, like, Castle by itself is a fine operator play. Like, there's no issues. It's more like if we have a specific extension that we want to do and we want to protect that extension, that's where it's like... We have to think, what util are we putting in and how long can we delay it? So I would think a mute maybe as well. So I could mute jam your door, so then you can always move back and forth if a line's coming. I'd mute jam the bottom blue, so someone can walk up and down, that's fine. I would also mute jam maybe the games.
If we had randoms.
Yes, as well. Yes, which is always like...
I think mute was kind of my first. I was like, what do I play instead of that?
Yeah, which obviously we have a random mute as well. Over here. But yeah, if we're dedicating a lot of util out there, then and we're playing to die, then we have to dedicate all the util and always playing with each other. We don't care about the rands, which means we don't care about sight necessarily. Otherwise, we play here to start off quickly, and then we plan to fall back. It's always hard to fall back if you're playing as Azami. One of the places you can potentially play is just here, Tux, where the pot is. You break that. You can... That's why the overhead one can be quite good to protect this land. And then you can fall down safely here from the K9 and potentially run into games. But that, once again, you hope games is clear. Or bottom lobby is clear and stuff like that. So it does take a lot of util to actually play the Azami off-site. A lot of teamwork, really, and info to play off-site safely. So, I like the idea. I probably wouldn't execute it unless you're in a 5-stack. But let's see what we did and how we played off what we had. Because obviously, even in a 5-stack, someone will be AFK and play the wrong way. We don't talk about the rotate, we cry about the reinforcement.
Yeah, they're selling for us.
See, also, Rans, they're making the wrong setup, we play offsite. Which, solo or duo, recommendation. If you have randoms that don't know how to play site, or don't know the higher setups that you're used to playing, just play off-site and die off-site. The idea is to delay them from actually getting to site, because you don't know how to play on their side. No one knows how to play on their side, so...
Yeah.
Alright. We have the head holes. Once again, second person, even playing in the library box and having this reared and this reared can be quite good.
This is such a stupid but random thing. The chimney is solid. It doesn't work.
Yes.
That's strange. Yeah.
You're so far away, Pat.
Are they both on the same door?
Yeah, they are. So useless teammates, you know?
Yep.
No,
I think I
they're...
jump on cameras around here, see.
Are you
I'm
wondering
making-
why they're taking this sweet time and then just nothing?
Yeah, so we have our little
Now
hardcore
then, no, yeah.
person on the phone.
Oh, I see. He was just there the whole time.
Yeah, we can
Yeah.
have a look. See, he's just holding the angle there.
Oh.
See, that's where, like, the overhead will cover at least
Didn't
some of
even-
it.
He missed me somehow.
You didn't even notice, I think.
Yeah, so you do the cover,
Yeah,
but
I was
obviously...
facing the wrong way. I just heard gunshots. Like, what is that? Oh no, I put up the cube here, so I did notice.
Yes.
But then, yeah, so this is where I die because yeah, I just leave.
Yeah.
Oh,
Unfortunate.
Assumptions.
Generally, like, yeah, I wouldn't... Like, as your meds person, your aim is not to contest the slam, it's just
No,
to contest library
I
and
shouldn't.
delay library side.
Yeah.
Which
I should
worst
let you just do a
case,
thing, but-
yeah, you run across and you keyver this and fall off. Or you just, like, run straight and try to jump off. But, yeah, once you're there, there's no escape route. If K9 gets open, if K9 gets open, if libraries are open, that's kind of your only luck at that point.
pretty much.
Just a bit of an
I
ego
guess you
chow. Like, I don't know
could-
what it is.
I guess you could make a crouch rotate to the hatch and just kind of pray to God that you can make
Yeah.
it drop. But
What you can do if you get, like,
But the problem
you're
is obviously
consistent...
K9 window as well.
Exactly. Your consistent 5-stack is if you know K9 is clear and you want to follow quickly, you get someone to peek the
sure.
piano window so that they're distracting the slant person and then you can run back. But once again, that's a lot of coordination, particularly if you're not in a 5. So you can't really expect it. So yeah, this is my bad here. So you're dead here, so I'm completely exposed to everything. So I should have probably moved over to bottom blue so I can be a menace and then fall off safely. I tried the option B of delay and die in the situation. Did not work out. That's my bad there. But our mute swings aggressively when he doesn't need to. Also, the head-alls are on the wrong side. Yep, but that's why we have the reinforcement there.
What do you even do to get through? You had to mute. You didn't mute the wall, I guess. Oh, wait, I don't think they can't even do it over there.
Da-na-na-na. Yeah, and then interesting smoke. I get
yeah.
pinched on that side. Smoke
Cool.
gets aggressive and die, and then we're left with a 1v5, which is just rough
But
situation.
you know how that goes. Yeah.
Yep.
Wait,
We
if
weren't
I-
kidding this time, Pac.
1v5, you boost the KD if you can.
Right, you best. Alright, we locked in here, then we fix this.
Okay. Da-na-na-na. Okay, so why the Fenrir this time?
See, because I know about the K9 threat.
Mm-hmm.
And reminds how so you wait till they go off. They're blind. It's just you just win. You just win the fight.
Mm-hmm.
Because they also played with K9 door open. Like
Yep.
you were saying the other day, I'm just like, why not? You know, just play into it. And they even put a bulletproof next to the door halfway through the round because they just kind of forgot that he has a bulletproof. I
Yep.
don't know why. But still, I put it down regardless. That's the main thing. And we won the round. That's
Oh,
always
not cheap. Not cheap. Oh, it is Rio.
I was just bugged.
Sneaky cabin.
Electrified softball.
Okay. Da-na-na-na. Oh, pack. Okay. If you're gonna ever get on chems,
Yep.
get on chems behind the Rio.
Yeah.
Well, I think it was just a quick check and then
yeah.
Right.
Yep. Let's like, okay, what cameras are going, those are going. Yep.
But yeah, once again, I would probably say this is where Snow you would be on chems with 3 of us, because both of
Yeah.
us
yeah,
are
yeah.
offside, so that's where we
But
would...
they, oh, because I was waiting for the timer to tick down so we could throw out the Finra mine.
Yeah.
And then I think I was also waiting for like if there was an early person gone K9, so I was listening for that as well.
Yeah. But even like if you wanted to calm down and be like, I can't get on, I could
Yeah.
probably pop
I
on
should-
just for
I
a few
should.
seconds at
Yeah.
that point. Once again, working as one unit just to get the basics.
I have mine.
So I changed my strategy here a little. Being like, see, particularly that the cab was also in library. I was like, my idea was to cover all of basement as well as games and bar.
Yes.
We see now. I think there were the two. Yeah.
There was a frag on the window. I think he missed it.
I killed the sledge later on because he makes the bad mistake of actually getting rid of this castle. This castle's actually pretty bad for the defenders. Obviously it covers our beautiful area, so we're being selfish, but it does mean they get free access to piano and bathroom window, which we see here.
Sure, but would it be wise to reinforce that double door next to where Zami plays? Castle.
This one here?
The double door.
No, the double
Oh, this
door.
one here?
One, two,
Yeah,
blue.
that one.
You
yeah.
can do that one there. It is a
I just never
possibility.
went back to site if it was
Um,
castle.
Particularly if you're
go through
playing
library and then
two-die situation, or you drop down and fall off. It is a possibility, for sure.
Yeah, I'm thinking, yeah, if you purely just play Azami as a, like, play to die sort of situation.
Like, I definitely could have
Yeah.
probably moved that castle.
So what my thought here was you kill
This-
you're shooting, and then after you get the kill, they okay, cool. Now you got the kill. I have more room.
and then,
And then you get the second, and like, oh.
That's so
but there was a
annoying.
third. I was getting shot by this dude,
Oh, right.
and then it
Yes.
was, yeah.
I mean, either way, it was like, oh, I thought there was only the one.
Yeah,
Now, you know, there'll be 2 people, 3 people. But, yeah.
Wait, I ran half walk to a flashman. Oh, they flash from repel.
Possibly,
How'd
yeah.
that happen? What
Yeah.
the
They
heck?
were on rappel at the end most around until.
They were, yeah, it was really annoying because I was waiting for them to jump and wait for the Fenrir mine noise, but it just never happened. They end up jumping in double window.
Yeah, I
think
thought I heard someone above
gets
me.
lit up in a second. I think, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're
watch
playing
out
Ring
behind
Around the
you.
Rosie. Oh,
Oh,
and then you,
refrag.
yeah.
nice.
And then I run away.
I
So,
knew, I knew one was on K9. Like, where the fuck is the other one? I was looking through all the cameras.
yeah.
Like, where the hell is this last one?
The reason I immediately
because-
started running back is I don't want to give a refrag to someone else because we had no idea
That's
where
true.
this Ash was as well. Because I was
Yeah.
hearing the fighting up here, but Ash was silent. So I was like, if Ash is behind there, then it's back to a 2v2. So I was like, nope, tap to
It's
tap to
also
run.
30 seconds thereabouts. So like,
Yep.
yeah, might as well get back to site too.
You got your one. Get out. Oh, that's when I got flashed, and they just jumped in double window. It was just a distraction.
And then you're like, wait, Ash is actually in piano. I was like, what?
Oh yeah, because if I shoot and you missed, panicked so hard. And then I see their body bounce immediately in the air, and it startles
I
me.
think library cam was still up. Yeah, fireplace cam was still up here. It's like,
Oh, and this is the stupid bit where I
Take it.
jump out, but I have one bullet. Also to run back in.
Yeah.
on time.
Okay. But I think we adapted a bit more that round than we did the round before.
I when I peeked, it was because I had not enough information. That's was like, oh, there's another guy.
Mm.
There was 3, which was even if he killed 2, I would have still fucking got killed by the 3rd one.
Okay. Yeah. This one doesn't go well from what I remember.
No, well, that's not our fault.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, the first one. Yeah, that was.
Mhm. We're like, okay, let's take. We'll try and get.
It
Okay,
started off
this
good too, but-
was your. Wait, whose round was this?
His.
Okay.
It might have. It was mine. It was mine.
No, it
so
was yours.
I
You
chose
won.
it.
Oh yeah, you chose
But
the.
then you gave the bomb to the randoms, so that was on now.
Yeah.
That is true.
I was a little worried that I was gonna get TK'd if I didn't.
Da-na-na-na.
Interesting play to take the ladder.
Okay. Already had the force that rotates from piano. My god. With just
Yep.
one dude over in the library just doing
Yep.
his own thing.
Okay, so at this point, obviously, I heard that the plant was going down. Were you aware, Pac-Man, that
Yeah.
the plant was going down?
Yep, and like, oh god, we're like, we gotta.
Yeah, because it was pulling everything.
Yep. So at this point, I was waiting for your call to just abort and start sending it.
Yeah.
For the plant, which it did take a little while to. Also, what the hell is the bandit? Wait, hang on, I want to go back there for a second. the what?
Yeah, why they're not like C4? Why they're
No, like bandit runs right next to him. What? Okay.
He had the C4, he's holding it, he just didn't even try. Like, they're just listening, so we're going underneath. So.
Yeah, so this is where it's like, okay, we have to go.
Then I think. Not yet.
Now, one information I did not know was that they had planned on a K9 door, and that the breach was not opened at all. So that was something that probably should have got us moving even faster at that point. Because then we can't cover anything at the... Yeah. But... we'll blame that on the Rams.
Yep.
Okay. Da-na-na-na. So this was your rounds now?
Well, if it was the round after the Monty, that was also Pac-Man's. Okay, just have another one.
Yes, true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So, yes, I remember this. So you said you wanted to go for the long wall, yeah?
Yeah,
Originally.
So that was the original plan, but then based on the wall getting open quickly, I was like, okay, let's readjust. Because I said first off, I wanted to help you take top floor is what I was going to do before I
Yes.
went back.
Hmm.
And then when we had really good control of library, I was like, you know what, let's just stay fireplace.
Yes. Okay, so generally, and this also is chalet attack theory, really, chalet attack theory. The line of what
the
you
map.
do and don't crush is the line. The
Yep.
display and office line, and obviously the short line to lobby line, and then your wine line. Line to the snowmobile. That's kind of your line, which pretty much you don't ever need to cross. On the attack, on the defense, whatever you want. Except for, obviously, if you're attacking top floor, you don't need to cross this little line, the half-floor line. That's the little only place that you really need to cross. So, if we are going for the basement attack, you always have to think, are you going for your front push? So, do we go for the front, take the library, take verse, and then focus on the main breach? Then we go for the hatch, and you can send someone down blue as well, but once again, that's the cross line. We don't ever go past that. Or do we go with the backside, which once again, an option is make sure trophy is clear, no one's on the hatch. You take west main dining kitchen, you can open the hatch to get extra angles, and then you start taking the boiler and go for your pillar plant over there. But it's very difficult to combine both. The only times I would ever really combine is if you're going for the back and you put a Maverick, just putting a line at the front. You might get a pick, but then you leave it immediately and come back to the backside because you need the extra help covering upstairs as well as down here. So theory for everyone to check. It just means you have to drone a lot less. You need less info gathering. You can take the space faster because you just know, hey, there's no winning bar in games. But it's like, if you want to go all the way through here to dining, then you have to make sure you drone this. And at that point, someone could already walk up or down. So it's about limiting your flank potential on this map because there's 3 staircases. It's very flank heavy. There's a lot of hatches you can drop up and down from. You can jump up as Oryx, obviously.
Yeah.
Which means you always have to be worried about flank. So having less space to take means you're a lot more safer. A lot safer. So just things to think about in
my
the
overall
future.
plan was just to be more of a distraction than an actual push from the back.
Yes.
My original plan.
Which, I said, they definitely can work, I think, the other way. This way, it's a lot harder because if someone's got vert control over the hatch or someone's lurking deep here, it's very hard solo to actually clear that and take your long out. Particularly if there's anything actually on the wall, then your Habana doesn't do much.
I think my hope was after the main wall gets breach, then I could go around just to split their attention, even just for a second.
Yeah.
Pull them away, and they all got the comment both ways.
But eventually, obviously, you open the hatch, and that still had, I think, really powerful impact, just cutting off the connector side completely. But I like the thinking of distraction. I just don't think it executes well on Chile. I do think it works, the other way, where you either open this up and your main focus is this. Just because this is outside, you don't have to worry about getting flanked. You just have to worry about getting jumped out from library. But here, you've got the concern of trophy flank, west main swinging out, your boiler, or someone just walking at you. There's a little more risk to it.
That's also why I was going to play a bonus. I could just do it for a distance and even get to ground, and that was it. Anyway.
Okay, as we go. Charging in.
Doing all this thing. You're pushing up. I'm chucking a drone, I think.
Yes.
There it goes. Flies. I'm checking you upstairs. Okay, cool. That you're safe right now.
Meeting.
And I think it's after you chuck your thing and I see the mute come up the stairs. There you watch out.
Yep.
It's right then. So I'm sprinting to get the angle from there down to the lower stairs because I saw it was the angle.
Now, something to note, which, hang on, let me zoom in. When I open this window, obviously it means you're very exposed to anyone peeking the window if you're down here. So generally, I always walk close to the rocks and walls. You never really stay out here. Even, like, you can get immediately pre-fired through the heaven side as well on the snowmobiles. So this is actually, like, one of the most dangerous places you can stay. These along the walls are much safer.
I mean, that's how I got the Carly the first round. So.
Yes, but things to know, generally.
And I'm like, cool.
Yep, see, once again, C4 as well. You got the
guy.
the
Back
wall
in the camera.
again.
Like checking for all your meds right now. Safe.
Keep
an eye above you.
Yep. There's always the concern.
Cool, let me get the hatch. Then you check your last. Down through the hole to try and get this Cade. I do. Oh, pick him.
Yeah, you get the
attack the Cade.
You get the kill
there. Hatch now.
Okay, now we have a little bit of, I think, just a little bit of miscom. Because if someone is playing in the smoke here, they can swing out and immediately kill you.
Yeah.
So, main thing before we check a smoke is to make sure you're on the hatch covering it already, and we know connector is clear. Same with, like, blues, it's a little harder to swing out, because hopefully your teammate's actually holding something. Kind of. You're hoping so. But I was also there covering the rotate and the blue. Sometimes it's better to actually smoke your plant spot, so then cover can actually see the doorways clearly, and they can't run in. Which in this case, because there was also no warden, I would probably smoke yourself just to make sure, or just close, like here, just to cover your angles a bit more. Something to think of, Snow?
Yeah.
Also, opening breach, generally, if it's a Cade, you want to do the middle, so you get more deep angle into that area.
And more exposure for you guys to shoot back to.
Yes, because obviously he's covering nothing at the moment. There's no cover from that side. It's only that you got one cover, I've got your other cover there. Yeah.
Again,
yes.
You want to go press space and pause it, like not next.
Yep, and next round. Stop that.
No.
If I was really being critical, I should have picked that rotate once the planet's down. I should just play above with the rim on the vert that I've created right above the breach. There's always things you can improve on. Okay. This is your round, Mr. Glaz and Maverick.
Because the reason I was confused is when I looked at when we first loaded in, you had the fragment. So
oh yeah, I swapped it out.
During the prep phase. So I just didn't see it.
Ooh.
Yeah, we get to the one, like, why didn't you not take smokes? I'm like, what's this? It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I was listening to your convo because I had smokes in pocket. I was just like, do I have to come help you as well?
No.
But no, you guys
I made I made sure
The
to take him. Like, no, do not rotate over to us. Do your job.
Like,
Control
screw
above.
up that
And then of
one.
course he's gonna run in and just good old black.
So this time they had 2
Solo
roomers
push.
top floor as well.
Yes.
I didn't even realize we had a black dude. Where the
Yeah,
heck
well,
did
it's
he
because he
go? Oh,
died
he's
immediately.
Solo push, no comms, and
Ah,
just died off in the middle of fucking.
that makes sense.
And he could have calmed because we've heard him.
Yeah.
When he's like, "Can I have the fun?"
Wow. That's
Here I kept hearing footsteps above, so I was like, I don't want to push in there. But then I also heard footsteps and people were calling. I think you were calling that there was one on me. Actually, I almost get my head taken off by the warden, but I'm running away now.
That should be the
Yep.
Yeah.
sides. I'm just trying to take Posh on mute because you get rid of him.
So in this case, I'm holding the rotate, actually, the connector here to cover your guys on the rappel, on the drone. Okay, going once again for the plant. Very
Nice,
dangerous,
yeah.
particularly with the warden on the board. Yes, with the one, I would say no spokes is probably the better option. But also, I was definitely not in position to help cover.
It was risky as fuck. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
so
guys just walked in.
yeah, so when
Thing
you
on the
came to plant and then there was like, oh, there's someone over there. You definitely forced my hand to jump in, which I'm lucky the Azami started running down, because if she was still holding that, I would have died immediately. And then I'm also lucky, in this case, that I catch him in the smoke.
You don't get blasted made by that.
Yep.
I didn't know that's how that went. That's ridiculous.
Yep.
Wow. Okay. Damn. I feel bad now.
I was concerned, man. We didn't have anything
Yeah.
prepped.
Now I truly understand why you said, like, you're scaring me.
Yeah. Okay, so Warden is dead. Is that why we chunked the smokes, or we just chunked the smokes? Okay, yes.
was.
Oh, now,
And,
teammates. What are you covering, Pack?
I'm trying to hold the rotate because that's where I saw the impact coming from
Yep.
for a second ago.
Okay, so biggest dangers for this one, obviously, is the connector with that smoke.
Yes.
Which, I don't know if you died from that. Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
I was
you
on
get
9
double
HP.
impact. Yeah, you get impact.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, good. It's good. Mission here.
Yeah,
Did
which
great
if
up
Azami was smarter, she would have played closer here and covered the
Yeah.
like immediate cross with the Goyer. She did not. Which my
She
thing
must-
is, you have a drone in pocket, Pac-Man.
Dun, dun, dun.
No.
You have plenty of time. Look at this 40 seconds. Plenty of time. But that's also,
I'll be honest, that's crazy.
once again, something you could mention to Snow before he goes for a plan. You can figure out where the last 2 people are. Because I remember no one knew where the zombie was. And you were like, yep, I'm going for the plant because I killed the 1 extra person. But if Azami was playing Tux on the bookshelf, once again...
I think I also was going for the plant because I saw the time. I was just like, okay, I gotta get moved on. I've got
No. You got plenty of time. Unless it's like 10 seconds, you got plenty of time. 10 seconds, plenty of time. Because you've already done all the hard work, right? You got the plant, you got things. It's a 3v2 at that situation. You got plenty of time to drone, figure out your plan with Pac-Man as well. Communicate what you want to do, how you want to hold it, and then go for the least risk that you can.
Yeah. Sure.
Now, this scared me more. Is that Pac-Man... You walk away from the cover because you were shooting the Azami before, and then you start looking at Pillar, obviously, just to make sure there's no utility.
No, I turned around because I was reloading my gun and I was just trying to get through the door so I could get the better angle.
Yes, but you don't need to turn around. And the thing is also, you don't need to move from this angle. Like, it's fine. Like,
it was just more if I wanted to change where because she saw me near connect.
Yeah.
Like,
which, I would say, in a 1v1, 100%. Keep switching your angles up, always trying to catch them off. But you are covering a plant at the moment, which means you always have to have the cross covered. Which, as we can see here, she managed to sneak through just in the time that you were rotating. So doesn't necessarily mean you have to hold the actual walkout, but it means you might want to hold a deep angle here. So when he's like swinging out, you immediately get the trade, if that makes sense, because they'll be facing the diffuser person, and you'll have like the free shot on the back of her head.
Yeah.
So it doesn't necessarily mean you have to active cover. It just means you have to be prepared if they're running at them or like trying to deny the plan. But once again, that's what you did well in the second part there, is that you just held the run back to the bomb at that point. You didn't
Yeah, so,
overswing.
well, she didn't know where I could tell by the way she was moving, she didn't know where I was.
Yeah. But like,
So I was like, yeah, I know.
yeah, so like you know how to do that. It's just if you did that one step earlier, it would have saved the other guy.
Yeah, but it was a random. They made us lose the round, so I was like, you die.
But yes, hopefully that broke a little bit of things down on everything of what we've seen.
Yeah,
I don't know. Did you guys learn anything from the match replay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, totally.
Your attack knowledge up to date with how to split the map in half?
Yeah, I think also just the Cade core, like, it's a good idea to keep one in pocket. I think I'll definitely carry that over. That was a
Yeah.
good point.
Not always, but yeah. It's
Not always, no, it depends, yeah.
But yeah, I would say
operators on the board and
in doubt though, I'd always electrify the elbow wall more than the hatch.
Yeah,
Usually because also the hatch is in the lobby, right? Usually that one, or even like it's in a really open area that can be really exposed to any rumors. So it's very hard for the team to actually get full control of library, lobby, and everything quickly. So usually at that time you always have a C4 in pocket ready to eat into the connector side, or you can always bait out someone getting in lobby. So it's more about prioritizing getting the attackers to go into a uncomfortable place rather than being like they just use util on top of the thing, because otherwise they have to walk all the way into boiler and expose themselves to west main, and then if they open that up they get kind of stuck in the corner as well. But pros, cons, obviously there's a lot more pros if they get the elbow wall open versus the connector hatch. If that gets open, you can still rotate through blue or rotate through the actual side rotate itself. It doesn't cut off the side, so it's not priority one. But if you're going for the back take, elbow wall is priority one. You kind of have to get that open to actually win the attack on that side.
Right.
Yeah. I think I did a poor way of explaining that, but you guys get it, yeah?
yeah, I get the gist of it.
Okay. Well, it is 11:11. Breadstick time.
Yeah, I'm tired as fuck.
I think also maybe next time we get you giving this strat so we can learn what your attack approach would be instead of getting us to try and figure it out would be useful as well. Not just...
Yeah, I can do that. Which, I mean, you guys tend to come on Thursdays, which we can always go through some
yeah, I'm a bit of a... Usually I'm
50,
not here on Thursdays, but yeah, Fridays are usually the day.
I'm like 95.
Yes. But no, I can definitely do some like unranked with everyone, whoever's around, where I take IGL. I tell what we want to do, how we want to do it, what steps we want to go. It'll probably be overwhelming in that sense because obviously competitive versus ranked mentality at that point.
That's alright.
But it would at least give you clear, like, my idea of IGLing is we have a clear plan with clear steps of what we want to do. And then it's about my job when something goes wrong to adapt the rest of the team for everyone to follow through.
I think it'd be a good idea.
Yes. Which might be good. Just see what's happening in my mind. I'm a weird person as well, so I have weird ideas.
I think as well it's also it then for us it then shows like how well we can adapt to new stuff as well. Where if you just say, hey, we need a castle on this side, and somebody's like, oh, okay, castle. I need to learn castle placements. Yes. And force them to learn stuff too.
It's true. And then I could also go through the basic full strats that I would do and how we want to play it with what operators I would highly recommend. Yeah, so definitely something we can look at next next week or tomorrow, whenever we're on. But I'll keep doing it from here.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Okay. Anything else?
I think
Pretty
that's
good.
all from.
Okay. I will let you guys go. Be free.
Sounds good. All right. Thank you so much.
No worries.
you
Hope
guys
you
next
learned
time.
something. Catch you later.
Sure did. Catch ya. Bye.
Okay. That is it for me today. So let's go find someone to stalk in our raid. Which, let's head over here. Okay. Let's go see who we can. Who is on at the moment? Okay. Okay, we have Supremacist is on at the moment. Let's see what he's up to. Oh, he's crashed it out. Okay, let's see what Fluff's up to. She's on the siege ground, on the ranked ground. So let's go raid Fluff at the moment. There we go. Fluff R6. So go send the support to Fluff. I still think Diamond 1 at the moment. She's so close to champ, but not as of yet. She's on controller. She's playing PC lobby. She's pretty cracked. So go send the support. And otherwise, another SunburntSpartan session will be tomorrow, same time, around 8 p.m. My AEST now. So you guys can catch me then. Have a lovely night, everyone. Bye-bye.